could have them all. Destroy it all. That goes on defines a specific out of my mind. Yeah, the lyrics. I get it, it's bro that shooting one that gets back. I get it, it's bro that shooting one that gets back. Like you and Sue, better shoot hard to crack your everything make you find. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour. How soon will I miss my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking it is what it is. But where are we? What in my head? I'm older than chaos unleashed. The follow me, for the belief exists. Demons to run inferno, infamous, no reverence of evil. Any more meticulous irreverence of evil. Any more meticulous irreverence. Destroy it all. You go with no business over crew, no vision in prison. I'm proud to prison or sin. Your torment and don't press. Rule and the rule, king of the legion. Rule and the rule, king of the legion. Mark me mortal. Fire out conclusion. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour. How soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. How many times will my world revolve? Future is gone, lost in child eternity, darkness evolve. Doesn't matter much, deception faded, anxiety clutch more souls. Few thousand to live, a few millions enough to become, to succumb, to crumble, to crash, to feel the hatred, to grow numb. Destroy it all. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Can last one more hour. How soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. destroy it all. That goes on defines a specific out of my mind. Hieroglyphics, I get it, it's brutal, shooting one that gets back. I get it, it's brutal, shooting one that gets back. Like you and Sue, better shoot on the ground, jump everything, make a fight. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Just one more hour, how soon will I miss my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories fade, leaving me thinking it is what it is, but where are we? What in my head? I'm on the damn chaos unleashed. The follow me, for the belief exists. Demons go on, inferno, infamous, no reverence of evil. And even meticulous irreverence of evil. And even meticulous irreverence. Destroy it all! You go with nothing, the super crew. No vision in prison, but I'm proud to present myself. Your torment and dark press. Rule and the road, king of the legion. Rule and the road, king of the legion. Mark me motto. Fire conclusion. Let me feel the power that could lead me to stress. Just one more hour, how soon will I meet my end? I can't return to those days that I've forgotten, but the memories stay, leaving me thinking.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Bari, back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become that PlayStation 5. Yo, what is good, guys? What is up, man? It's been it felt like a long time since I sat down here and communicated to the PlayStation Nation. Since I stood up in here, sat my booty down, load up this mic, and get the best lisp on YouTube back in these YouTube streets. It's been a while. The last time I did a stream, I think, was like last Sunday. But this past week has been a very busy one for me. I've been tired. I'll be honest with you, I've been tired. And I mean, sometimes when you just get out of work, you just want to relax and lay down and just, just chill. You know what I mean? A lot of times where I've just been chilling and I've just been falling asleep. You know what I mean? I'll be watching people's videos. I'll be like, I'll be falling asleep, man. And then I wake up, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, NBA's on. Let me turn on NBA. It's been a crazy little cycle for me this week, man. But feeling a lot more energetic, especially this morning. I just did a live stream, going over Grand Blue Fantasy versus patch update, which I know you guys don't give a fuck about. Gaming, right? Who gives a fuck about gaming on the gaming channel? You talking about a video game? I don't give a fuck about that. I want you to talk about PlayStation and Xbox, bash Xbox a little bit, praise PlayStation a little bit, but also be critical. That's what I want to hear from you. I don't want you to talk about no fucking video games, Jay Bari. Who the fuck has time to listen to somebody talk about video games? I know, but at the end of the day, my YouTube channel is what the fuck I put out. I'm not pandering to anybody, me. The things that I like to put out, I'm gonna put out and always put out. If it get 2 views, if it get 30 views, who gives a fuck? I just like to put the information out there. for anybody to use it if they want to use it. But shout out to you guys, man. Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. This early Sunday morning. Yo, Lionel, what is up, man? Magnificent Black, what is up, man? Yo, J Boss the Dawn, what is up? Batter A, what is up? Star Guardian, what is up? Mind of Murdoch, what is up, man? Batter A, I see you in the chat, what is up again? Yo, Brigadier William, Bull the Beast, what is up? Yo, Demolition Guy, what is up? Plus Ultra, what is up? Issa, what is up, man? Yo, K-Semi, what's up, man? Yo, Matrix, what is up? Yo, Boro, what is up, Boro? He said, yo, come on to Xbox side, they got Bethesda and money. We're gonna talk about that as well. Yo, JS, what's up, man? And VidKid96, what is up? Ice Queen Gaming, what is up? Good morning. Tomorrow is Ice Queen's Gaming's birthday, so make sure you guys wish her a happy birthday tomorrow. If you guys don't wish her a happy birthday tomorrow, I will kick you in the shins. And I mean, straight like that, right in the strings, a spot right there. Yo, Craig the Tech Guy, what is good, man? Yo, Scenic, what's up, man? What is up, guys? But yeah, you see the title of the stream. You see, yo, Cyber Dragon, what's good, man? You see the picture. Got my man Professor Clump out here, and I'm asking a question for the PlayStation Nation. I'm also going to give my thoughts. You know, just because you see the question doesn't mean that it's doom and gloom, guys. It's just a question that I'm asking and want to put out there in the air. I can feel it in there. You know what I mean? Where I'm asking, is the PlayStation 5 looking out of shape? And the reason why I'm asking this is because just how people talk about the PlayStation 5 and the Series X, we already know one of them is looking out of shape. That Series X, you know what I mean, is looking kind of ugly, in my opinion. You know what I mean? With the PlayStation is looking nice and sexy, you know, nice and slim, you know what I mean? One of the PlayStation got a nice little fat ass on it. It's like, oh, got a little fatty on there. If you like curves, you know what I mean? You go with a PlayStation 5. But if you just like a flat back, you know what I mean, or a flat chest, you're gonna go with the with the Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? It's what's inside that counts, right? Somebody's gonna say it's what's inside that counts. The internals of the Xbox is amazing. You know, but we already judging, you know, the outside of the PlayStation, but we're not really looking at the eternal of the play. That's a little deep for y'all. Is that a little too deep? I'm not gonna go that deep today, guys. I don't want to go too deep in this clusterfuck, everybody. All right, yo, Arcade, what's good, bro? What is up, man? But the reason why I'm asking this is just look at the difference of marketing when it comes to Xbox and how people are talking about Xbox compared to PlayStation. Like, Xbox can do no wrong, right? The perception of PlayStation currently right now is that they're doing everything wrong. They're just eating all the wrong foods. You know what I mean? They're not working out. You know, they got their ass crack showing, you know, in the sweatpants. That's how the PlayStation, they're making it seem how the PlayStation is looking, while the Xbox is looking like these guys are on a great diet. You know what I mean? They eating trail mix for lunch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like what America looks at as beauty. You know, that's what the Xbox is pretty much how the Xbox is looking as far as how the gaming community, in my eyes, is looking at Xbox is, right? And how PlayStation is looking at the ugly thing to do. But when you really look at everything and dissect everything, right? And look what things is being offered here. Is the PlayStation really looking out of shape? That's how people making it seem. And don't look at out of shape as just being out of shape, like, you know, somebody, you know, fat or something. Out of shape is just looking like it is not with the current times of everything. You know, how everything is being praised at Xbox. You get to pay it. You get to play your games all for one fee for $1, $10, $15. And on PlayStation come out, they got a game for $60, $70. It's looked upon as bad. That's looked upon as like, oh, that's not the new, you know, how society view things. That's where I'm formulating that question. Okay, for those people that just take everything as black and white, you gotta be abstract a little bit, right? Yo, Foxing Around, what's good, man? I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, Das Misi, what's up, man? What is up, man? Yo, Wavemaster, what is up? He said the PS5 is definitely looking clunky as hell. K Semi said very out of shape. Well, the question is being asked, but also I'm going to answer the question in my way. I disagree that the PlayStation is looking out of shape, even though I'm the one that's asking the question. Yo, OJ on Jamrock, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. I disagree that the PlayStation is looking out of shape because when you look at it, when we break everything down on what the PlayStation is offering, they're offering a lot very similar or even more than what the Xbox is offering. And you guys gonna look at me, what are you talking about, Jay Barry? Because yeah, you guys mostly listen to them dumbass YouTubers on YouTube that will want to push an agenda for Xbox, right? But when you listen to somebody like your boy Jay Barry and you disagree, and then I actually show you the tangible evidence, you guys are still in disbelief. Like, what? This motherfucker said that. He said that, and he showed the evidence of what he's saying. Oh my God, I still can't believe it. You know what I mean? Yo, Walter, what is up, man? Yo, Pitch Black, what is up? What is up? Yo, Quanvo, what is up? We Jumbo, what is up, man? This online conversation about the Xbox Series X and PS5 isn't the same as it was in real life. Real world demands much higher for PS5 to end. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I agree. I agree with you 100%, but you know, we're still going to have the conversation. There's nothing wrong with having the conversation, right? So with how Xbox is doing everything, everybody's like, this is very pro-consumer. This is very good. You know, we got backwards compatibility throughout the whole, you know, Xbox generations, which they kind of changed that up a little bit, but I think a lot of people missed that. You know, where now it's similar to how PlayStation is doing it, where, you know, they have to go in and on a developer basis as well to update the game for the next gen hardware. But a lot of people missed that in that blog article Xbox put out, and I feel like a lot of times when it comes to those things, people purposely ignore that for Xbox, but they always talk about the past thing instead of the update. It's very weird. It's very weird. Yo, Darkest Hero, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, Bar, Nintendo kind of quiet, as they should be. You know what I mean? I don't want to get on my Nintendo rant, but Nintendo, I love Nintendo. Don't get it twisted. I love Nintendo. Some of you guys, I've been playing Nintendo since legit 1990. Right? That's like 30 some years, 31 years ago. I've been playing Nintendo. Some of you guys is not even that old. Right? Well, I can legit tell you that current Nintendo is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Nothing is with the times. Like I said on yesterday's podcast, What's Up PlayStation podcast, you know, the whole keep the same energy thing that a lot of people like to push is a bunch of bullshit. Because everybody out here is talking about keep the same energy, but they all got a switch in their back pocket. Huh? They all got a switch connected to their TV. Huh? But everything you are fighting against or disagreeing against with PlayStation, Nintendo is doing it 10 times worse. Quotations, worse. If that's worse than what PlayStation is doing. Two companies keeping two different approaches towards you know, their platforms. You know, one is being looked at as this is anti-consumer, right? Charging $50 to $70 for a video game. Who the fuck are you, PlayStation? Charging for a remaster. Who the hell do you think you are, PlayStation? Meanwhile, on the Xbox, it's not like a remaster. It's just like a little upgrades here and there. But we're getting it free. So the perception is always going to be looked at as, oh, this person over here, this company right here is the supermodel, the nice slim supermodel that's walking down trying on all these different outfits. You know, the perception. Yo, Court, what's good, man? Barry with the sis wave in the background. Yeah, a little something a little different. You know what I mean? I've been having this play for like 2, probably 3 weeks now. You know what I mean? Yo, Star Online, what's up, man? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna tell nobody. No more. Immortal Black, what's up? I ain't even gonna tell nobody to hit the like button no more. Because when it comes to the like button and people keeping the same energy, if you like a stream, you will want to hit the like button, right? That's keeping the energy, right? Oh, I like this. Let me like this. We're gonna tackle that keep the same energy bullshit as well. And I'm going to do a keep the same energy project here in the gaming community. I'm going to start it probably later today or tomorrow, depends how I feel. I'm going to start a project about keeping the same energy. And I'm definitely going to see how people react to you know, this project. Yo, Jose, what's good, man? And I think I seen my man Andrew Clay. What is up, Andrew Clay, man? But yeah, like I said, I don't think PlayStation is looking out of shape. I think PlayStation does on a different approach, a more traditional, classic approach, where when you look at PlayStation, they're also offering great services as well, right? You have PlayStation Plus. You have a super big benefit to PlayStation Plus with a PlayStation Plus collection. You have PS Now, where you have more games in the catalog to play for PS Now. You have more downloadable games to play on PS Now than what Xbox is offering. You know, but everybody's started right up. And let's see if I'm back up here. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. I don't understand this bullshit, man. I think I'm back up. Ay. I'm sounding like alpha out here. Ay. You know what I mean? You call it. Okay, I'm back up. I called these people. I made my complaint. I told them, if this shit drops again, I'm definitely dropping you as a service provider. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting 1,000 gigabytes down. I don't give a flying fuck, or megabits per second down. I don't give a damn. Like it just be random, bro. Yo, General Fade 8, what's up, man? When we meet, what's up? It just be random, man. Yo, Mike, what's up, bro? Just be dropping. Boop. Whenever he wants to, just drop. Nah, I don't have the Wi-Fi 6 router yet. It didn't come in yet. It didn't come in yet. I did buy the gaming one. It's called the Nighthawk XR 1000. I bought that, but I'm gonna see if I can get the Nighthawk actual modem, if that's compatible with my internet provider, because I think it's something wrong with the modem. Yeah, I've been using Nighthawk for years. Yo, Persona, what's good, bro? I've been using Nighthawk for years, so I'm gonna get that Nighthawk modem. I gotta see if it's compatible first. I'm gonna see if it's compatible first. No, I have. It is an Ares modem that I'm using. It is an Ares modem. The thing is, like, in my old apartment, I had the same internet provider, but I didn't have the same internet package. Here, I got a better internet package where I'm getting gigabit down, but it just randomly reboots. It's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. You know what I mean? Yo, that sound like AT&T. Nah, it's Optimum. It's Optimum. Let me see if the CM1000 is probably the one that I do have. Yeah, that is the one I have. See? Oh nah, I'm not gonna get this. This Netgear one, the CM1000. Nah, I'm good on this one. I'm getting the Wi-Fi 6 one, the newest one that came out. I'm getting the Wi-Fi 6. I gotta see if that's compatible with it. I gotta see if that's compatible with it. This is the one I'm talking about that I'm trying to get. I just gotta check if it's compatible. Oh yeah, it's the upgrade to the CM1000. It's a CM1100. It's the one with the Wi-Fi 6 and everything. This is the CM6 one. Yeah, well, the modem that I have, I don't have to use it as a Wi-Fi and modem combo. The only reason why I have it used as a Wi-Fi modem combo is because when I was hooking up my routers, my own routers, they told me that it's interfering with their stuff, and that I wouldn't be able to get all the services with the TV, like the talk to the TV and all that. It's some weird stuff they said I couldn't do. But I was like, okay, let me just do it as a Wi-Fi and a modem. You know what I mean? Because the internet service is good as far as like the speeds, but it's just those random times. Just those random times, man. It's just those random times it will reboot. Yo, he said, yo, I'm late. PlayStation is dog shit with Bethesda, Xbox King. No, the speeds is not my issue, Persona. Speeds is not my issue. My issue is the random reboots at times. I don't have no issue with speed. Yo, Sean, man, appreciate the donation. He said, yo, this J Bar dude gets my nerves. As I should. But you also gotta check yourself on that sometimes too, man, because if me talking about Xbox getting on your nerves, you know what I mean, that you gotta check yourself a little bit. Like, damn, this motherfucker talking about video games and that gets on my nerves. Kind of crazy, right? A lot of people say PlayStation sucks and PlayStation that shit don't bother me, not one bit. You know what I mean? That shit don't bother me at all. Just like this whole Bethesda move, I think is a very big power move for Xbox, but like personally, I don't give a fuck. You know, I mean, the games that they have is if it's going to be exclusive, I personally don't care, right? I'm just more concerned about Microsoft if they're willing to spend that type of money on you know, buying up these publishers. You know, who else would they go and buy up? You know what I mean? That's where my concern comes from. Not that the fact that they bought Bethesda. Really and truly, I don't really care for Bethesda games like that outside of a few. Like, I love Arcane Studios because Dishonored, right? Deathloops look very, very interesting. I like Wolfenstein games. Like the new Wolfenstein games, I really like those a lot. Doom was okay to me. Like 2016 Doom was okay to me. I didn't even get Doom Eternal. Fallout is garbage. Elder Scrolls, I'm not a fan. You know what I mean? So I really don't Prey, I'm not a fan. The Evil Within, not a fan. I really don't play their games like that. So looking at it from like a gaming standpoint, you know, if these games became exclusive or not, I wouldn't really care. My only concern was that if these games were going to be the PlayStation deals were if these games were going to still remain exclusive, not the fact that they will leave the PlayStation. If they were going to come out, so Deathloop was a PlayStation 5 console exclusive game. Now that Xbox bought up, Bethesda, would Deathloop be launching on PlayStation 5 and Xbox at the same time? That's what I was asking. A lot of people took it very, very different with what I was saying, on my Twitter and all that. It's like, why are you saying that they have to honor the deal? They first of all, one thing, they don't have to honor shit. That's just because Microsoft is honoring the deal. They don't really have to honor nothing, to be honest with you. Oh, let me update the chat. They don't have to honor shit. People talking about they have to honor the deal. No, they don't. No, they don't. If a new company buys up another company, they don't have to honor nothing. The new company is going to go with what their business practices are. If they decide that they don't want the game on the platform no more, they can do that. It's like, hey, here's your money. We got the stuff. If they want to do that. Most likely, companies, they probably won't do that. But Microsoft, they had the choice if they wanted to honor the deal that PlayStation have already with Arcane and with Tango. They had the choice to pick if they wanted to do that or not. Obviously, they did it because Phil Spencer is a fucking idiot. But you know what I mean? It wasn't something where they're forced to honor that. No, they wouldn't. Yo, it's a contract. Microsoft would have to pay Sony to get away from the exclusive. No, they don't. What do you mean Microsoft would have to pay? What are you talking about? What do you mean Microsoft would have to pay Sony for the exclusivity? It's Microsoft game. They own the IP. How are they paying PlayStation to get away from the exclusivity? If most anything, they're giving PlayStation back their money. If anything, what are we doing? Contracts change all the time, especially with new leadership. You might have a contract. It's just like take a loan, right? You have a loan, right? You take out a loan with a certain company, but that company gets bought out by a new company, right? That new company doesn't have to really oblige by whatever your setup is. They can, most likely they would do it. But if they really wanted to, they can set up a new, they can add new interest rates. They can add all this other stuff to it. Or they give you like a grace period. Well, what most companies would do. You know what I mean? They don't have to honor shit. Microsoft is just doing that because they just want to paint the picture like, here, we're the good guys. You know what I mean? The perception. Oh, Microsoft is on a PlayStation contract with Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. That's amazing. Good stuff, Microsoft. You know what I mean? That's all it is. They don't gotta honor shit. Microsoft gotta play PlayStation for their IP that they own now. 7 point something billion. Come on, man. That's no. Come on, guys. I'm not saying that companies would do. Most companies, they will honor their contract obligations to a certain point, right? Because that builds a good rapport. But they have that choice to do that. They're not forced. They have the choice. Like, oh, you know what? You are there. It's no different. I give you one thing here, right? My old apartment, my older landlord, he sold the house. He sold the house, the apartment that I was in, right? The whole house. He sold the house to my previous old landlord, right? My previous landlord, the agreements that I had with my landlord that sold it, all that shit went out the window. The lease, all that. Had a new lease set up for me, where with the new landlord, I had a new lease, new rent paid, had to pay, new rules that I had to follow. You know what I mean? I already had a set lease with my older landlord, but he sold the shit. Whatever lease that I had, agreement or obligations that I had with him, it was already gone. It was up to the new landlord to honor whatever agreements that I have with my old landlord with the old lease. But no, she decided that she has her own rules and obligations. She has her own lease. So therefore, it got changed, and it was up to me whether or not if I wanted to stay here or move out. I don't understand. I don't understand you guys. Yo, breach of contract, sir. A good lawyer always got that in the deal. Listen, I don't know. You don't know what the deal is. You don't know what the deal is. You don't know what the contract is. I don't know what the deal is, what the contract is. I'm saying that when Phil Spencer came out, he decided and said that they will honor. That's by the words that came out. That's telling you they will honor. That's like they had the choice to honor whatever deal PlayStation had with Arcane and Tango or not. Plain and simple. You're not going to spend that type of money to be like, oh, you still controlling what I'm doing? No, you're not. You don't have no ownership here. I don't know what that's because it's PlayStation don't mean you guys can say like dumb shit, man. Exactly. The contract would change over too, and the new ownership would decide how they want to placate with when it comes to that contract or not. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Because of PlayStation, you guys have some defense mechanism like, yo, they had to honor the deal. They had to honor shit. They're gonna honor that stuff so they can look good within the community. Oh, Microsoft is doing the right thing by honoring the deal. That's why they're honoring that shit. Let's be real here. But end of the day, it was a big power move for Microsoft. It shocked everybody, to be honest with you, shocked me. But personally, really and truly, I don't care for Bethesda games. You know, like I said, you got like two games that I really care for. Those. So when I look at it as a gamer, I'm looking at it as like meh. But when I look at it like business wise, it's kind of scary that you have this company that will buy up a freaking publisher like that. You know what I mean? So going forward, you gotta look a little smarter now with PlayStation when it comes to these marketing deals, when it comes to these exclusivity deals that you're doing with these developers or publishers. You know what I mean? Or will PlayStation go out and they pick up a publisher or a big studio as well? Not saying I'm kind of 50-50 on that as well. It's like I don't really feel PlayStation really needs to go out and buy like a big publisher, but I would like for them to do it. You know what I mean? I don't think they really need to do it, but I would like for them to do it, right? So because like I said on What's Up PlayStation podcast on yesterday, PlayStation in my eyes, they have the best development studios in gaming, right? As far as what they can produce. As far as the games, the quality of games, really, really good, right? And I feel like with PlayStation, if they want to really respond to what Microsoft has did, you show off those quality of games that's exclusive to your platform, and that would entice people even more to look at your platform, even though Microsoft has done this big deal, right? And I feel like that should be the first move that PlayStation should do. But to buy like a publisher or a studio, I don't really feel like they really need to do that. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking about I really want PlayStation to secure some of these studios, some of these games. You know what I mean? If Microsoft is out here willing to do that shit, why not you? I don't want to hear this bullshit that you're not in competition with this, you're not in competition with that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You need to respond. You are in competition. You know what I mean? Yo, Apocalypse Audio, what's up, man? They ain't gonna do anything. Yo, John Mesha, what's up? What do you think they need to have been doing? Microsoft is buying, MS buying off Bethesda isn't something Sony needs to respond to. I definitely think it's something they need to respond to. And like I said, I think their response should be showing their games much earlier. You know what I mean? That's their response. Yo, Enko, what is up, man? He said, yo, I'm disappointed in PS Nation for damage controlling the Spider-Man PS4 debacle. What is PlayStation Nation damage controlling? Yo, Lansville Paul, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, the Great One, what is up? Sony don't have the money, and I'm being completed. That's not true. That's not true. They do have the capital to buy like a studio, but you know, does it make sense? That's what it comes down to. Because when you buying all these things, you're also buying their debt. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you're making sense. Yo, Lightning Uppercut, what's up, man? He said maybe Sony should bring back PlayStation Home. Yo, that would be lit, though. I used to be on the PlayStation Home, man. I used to be on that shit hard, playing chess, yo. That's all I used to do with PlayStation Home is play chess. Yo, Mr. Corleone, what's up, man? I like the music. I feel like Tron 2020. Yeah, man, I like to know the Sith Wave music. Something a little different that I'm doing, playing in the background. He says Sony has 33 billion cash on hand. Yeah, Sony has the money. It just doesn't make sense to buy whatever, you know, they're going out to buy. You know, like you guys, I hear a lot of people say, yo, they should buy Capcom. I mean, not Capcom, Konami. Hell to the nah, man. Hell to the nah, man. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. You can do a marketing deal with that. If they were to buy anybody, me personally, Square Enix, Capcom, or Sega will make perfectly good sense within this with the PlayStation you know, tempo. Sega, I feel like would be a little bit prideful, right? But Capcom and Square Enix, I think they would do it. I think they would do it. Yo, Jamar, what's up, man? What is up? What is up, man? Yo, Bear Down, what is up, man? If can't afford to game, don't. I game, I can afford to do it, so I don't complain when I get what I want. Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel like if you can't afford to play video games, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you shouldn't be playing video games. There's always going to be some type of avenue for you to play a video game. But just know that video game is not a cheap hobby, man. You know what I mean? If you want to play video games on a cell phone, what you got to do? You got to buy a cell phone. Cell phones can range from 400 to whatever, right? You want to play a video game on the TV, what you got to do? You got to buy, you know, a proper smart TV to play it, or you got to buy the console as well to play it, or a PC to play it. You know, getting into playing a video game is not cheap. As much as people want to make it to be cheap, it's not cheap. You know, video games are a very expensive hobby. You know, but to answer my man Enko, shout out to my man Enko, that's my man's right there. He said that PlayStation Nation is damage controlling Spider-Man, Miles, Spider-Man remaster. And I disagree with that completely. I don't think there's no damage controlling with this, because you guys want a free game. You call it damage controlling. That's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? So if they were to update or get a remaster for Horizon or whatever game, Days Gone or whatever game, you want that free as well. If they were to remaster Infamous games, right? So they remaster the Infamous games from PS3, you want that free as well, because you bought the Infamous game. You bought the Infamous game on PS3. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I said, I feel like the price of the game is warranted. $20 is nothing. In my personal opinion, it's nothing. You're getting people got to understand that no other studio, right, is doing what Insomniac is doing. I know people want to say that's damage control, this and that. The Witcher 3 is doing this. The Witcher is doing that. Destiny, they're not doing all of this, bro. Better looking characters with improved skin, eye, hair, facial animations. Which show me the free upgrade that you're getting from any of these games that is doing what they're doing. Show me. Link it to me right now. Let's go to Witcher. Let's go to Witcher 3. Let's go to the Witcher and their update, right? Witcher 3. Oh, do I gotta just put CD Projekt Red? Because a lot of people like to, put their names up there. Right? Oh, yeah. CD Projekt. I said Witcher. Let's do this. The fuck, where the Witcher 3 shit at, man? Oh, it looked like somebody brought it up here. Look at CD Projekt Red. They won't charge US players for next gen upgrade. The Witcher 3 is older than Spider-Man. That means they put more work and it's still free. We had to go back and redo city environments. They're not doing what Insomniac is doing, bro. I gotta look at the Witcher 3. Where's the Witcher 3 shit at? Let me see if I can find this, man. Look. No, I keep my ad blocked. Thank you. Next gen versions will boast ray tracing, faster load times, and will come with both expansion and all the content. That's if you buy that. If you don't have the extended content, you're not getting that for free, right? They don't list what they're doing. They're just saying ray tracing and faster load times here. You know what I mean? You're getting that update. You're not doing what Insomniac Games is doing. You know what I mean? It's my point is what I'm saying. Who else is saving money for that PS5? Absolutely, Edwin. You know what I mean? Yo, your Chaos, my Serenity, what's up? So many people using anti-consumer without realizing the damn what the phrase means. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. Well, I don't know how anybody could be like, yo, we're damage controlling here. If they're saying, look what they're saying, many of the art assets has been updated to take advantage of PS5 horsepower, right? Better looking characters with improved skin, eyes, hair, facial animation, ray trace reflections, ambient shadows, improved lighting, more pedestrians, vehicles stretching into the distance, optimal performance, the targeted 60 frames per second frame rate, near instant, this is the PS5 simple stuff here, near instant loading, 3D audio, DualSense controller haptic feedback, 3 suits, new photo mode, even new trophies. Somebody said more puddles. You know, it's not the same caliber of work is being put here, right? At the end of the day, would I like a free upgrade to Spider-Man Remaster? Hell yeah, I'll take a free upgrade to it. But at the end of the day, if I like a studio and I like what they're doing, and when I'm listening to what they're doing, I'm reading what they're doing, and the one thing, like I say, that you can criticize about Insomniac, in my personal opinion, is that we haven't seen like a screenshot or anything about the remaster, right? And that's the only criticism that I can really say, like, okay, I can see a criticism for that. But what everybody else, what they're saying, It's really idiotic, man. It's not like you have to buy the game again, right? You don't have to buy the Game of the Year edition again so you can play this. You know, you have the option. If you want the remaster, you can just play the remaster. You can buy the Miles Morales for $70 and you get the remastered, bundled with it. You know, personally, I would have the remaster sold separately as well for $20 or $30, whatever they want to charge it. But at the end of the day, it's just like, you know what I mean? I don't get people's complaint about you paying $20 for a totally rebuilt remastered game. I don't understand that. It's kind of dumb. And if you fall into the line of you think that you don't want to pay, or you don't want to pay for this remaster, then you just don't pay for it. You know what I mean? Play the game backwards compatibility. You play that through backwards compatibility, and you can just enjoy the boosted features. You know what I mean? Whatever the boosted feature is going to be for Spider-Man, you enjoy that. I don't know what it is. They haven't specified what it is. But yo, Jemiah, what's good, man? I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Boost game boost. Enjoy faster and smoother frame rates in select PS4 and VR titles. Play the game. If you want to play Spider-Man over again and don't want to pay for it because you already paid for the game, you have backwards compatibility to pay for it. You know, Microsoft is not doing what Insomniac is doing. Plain and simple. Yo, Lionel, man, appreciate the donation, bro. I think Sony should buy Larian Studios for their RPG capabilities and cultivate them as AAA developers. They already got a 90 rated game, Divinity Original Sin. I just think Sony needs a deep RPG franchise. Yeah, I heard good things about Divinity. I haven't really played it. I think I have that game, but I haven't played it. I think we got it like free or PS Plus on one of those things. But I don't know if PlayStation needs to deepen their RPGs, because a lot of people, you got to think about this, right? The type of games that PlayStation has been putting out this generation is what? Let me see if anybody is gonna put it there. What type of games have PlayStation been putting out this entire generation that has been the best games out this generation? I'll wait for the chat. Third person games, wrong. Yo, Corey, what's up, man? Action adventure, wrong. Single player, wrong. Single player story driven games, wrong. Action games with strong RPG elements. Danny is on the track right there. Danny is definitely on the track right there. Horizon Zero Dawn, what game is that? It's an RPG. God of War, what they changed God of War into? An RPG. Days Gone, action game, but it's an RPG. You know what I mean? Where you can build up your character and cultivate your character how you want it to be. You know, a lot of people saying that PlayStation needed deeper in their RPGs, but if you really look at all their games, they've been creating RPGs. Am I lying? What RPG stop it bar for what? You said those are RPGs. How aren't those RPGs? Explain. 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 How is it not an RPG? He said, yo, that's a reach bar. Explain. Read your comments out loud. Yeah, read your comments out loud. Listen to these comments and make it a sense. Some RPG elements, not RPG. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Let's look up PlayStation games, guys. Let's look them up, right? Y'all gonna tell me that's like saying that a Tales game is not an RPG. Near Automata is not an RPG because action. What else? Final Fantasy VII Remake ain't an RPG because it's action. Final Fantasy 16 is not an RPG because action. What makes an RPG? I can't believe people were saying this dumbass comment in there, bro. Fuck, you gonna tell me what's an RPG or not? Fucking my favorite genre. You gonna tell me what's not an RPG or not? The fuck is wrong with you? What's the abbreviation of an RPG? Huh? What is the abbreviation? Get RPG light. It's RPG light. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I mean? Role-playing game, exactly. So you tell me, with all the mechanics that PlayStation games have put into their games, tell me how you would say it's not an RPG. Tell me. You can't say RPG elements not an RPG. It's kind of a dumbass comment, because when you look at Horizon Zero Dawn, the genre of the game is action RPG. That's no different than if you look at Horizon Zero Dawn and then you look at Tales, any Tales game, how is Tales an RPG but Horizon isn't? Because you can't create a character? It's not an RPG? Huh? There's RPG games with very, very strong elements of RPG where you have to decide on a role to play, right? Where you cultivate your character as far as what class you want to create this this character or whatnot. But even with these action RPG games, that doesn't take away of any RPG in it. You're still cultivating where you want to level up the skills with a character. Yeah, we as a hardcore gamer, we're gonna level up all the motherfuckers. But you're still building a character how you want it to build. God of War, the same thing. You guys put different armors on and different sets up because you are building a character to how you want to build it. You want to build your character to build up with stronger runes. You want to build a character up for better defense to make it into more of a tank. Just because you're not specifically highlighting the name of, oh, here's a DPS character, here's a tank, here's a wizard, doesn't mean you're not doing it in the DC game. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the hell's wrong with y'all, man? Yo, say sooner. That's not an RPG, guys, because you don't have a specific role as a tank, as a mage. It has light elements. Sound dumb as fuck. That's how dumb as fuck. Really listen to the comment. It's not an RPG. It's RPG light. What the fuck? What sense does that make? Look at this. Horizon Zero Dawn, action role-playing game with a third-person view. Jesus Christ. So PlayStation, I guess this PlayStation is wrong about how they list their genres of games, right? Jesus Christ. I get where Lionel was coming from, though. Don't get it twisted. I get where you're coming from. But at the end of the day, PlayStation, if you look at their games, a lot of games that they have is RPGs where you are building up your character to be a specific way and stuff like that. He said roles don't need to be spells like DPS, tank, healer, etc. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You have to say that in person to see what that means. That don't make no sense. Yo, so you're pretty much proving my point of what I'm saying with the stats. Yeah, every game with RP elements is an RPG. Madden is an RPG. I'm saying that PlayStation, they've been creating a lot of games when they have these RPGs. When you look at these games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ghost of Tsushima, even with Spider-Man, there's RPG elements in there, but they're if you look at it really and truly, it's RPGs. A lot of these games that you look at nowadays RPGs. Because like I said, I'm asking you what's the difference between a game like Tales of Zestiria, right? Is Tales of Zestiria RPG or not? Is Tales of Zestiria a RPG? Is Tales of Berseria RPG or not? Yes or no? So what makes Tales of Zestiria or Berseria a RPG and not a game like Horizon Zero Dawn? Explain. Explain. Let's see you guys Google. I don't need to go to Google, but Google it and explain. He said, but there are characters that are specific characters to play that will make it a full RPG. But yeah, it's no different than how you will specify your character for God of War. Just you know what I'm saying, or your character with Aloy. You know what I mean? Because every character in Tales of Zestiria, right? I can make her play like how Velvet play as an attack character. What's her name? Magali. I can make her play that way. Because I cultivated that character to make it play that way. Yo, she doesn't have a. I'm not saying. Yo, you kind of proving my point. Yeah, you kind of proving my point. I'm not Aloy role is whatever the player wants her role to be. That's the role. Kratos' role is whatever role the player creates what the Kratos to be. That's what I'm saying. You're pretty much saying exactly what I'm saying. There's no specific role where they're tied into, but you yourself is cultivating the character to what role the character needs to be. Yeah, tabletop. Yeah, that's a different ballpark. You know what I mean? That's very enriched RPG. It's like roles, job classes, all that stuff. You know what I mean? No, I'm not. I'm not specifying JRPG and Western. I'm just going as RPG because at the end of the day, JRPG and a Western RPG is still a RPG. It's still a role playing game. You know what I mean? He said, "Yo, Barry sound like an X-bot." All right. I want to see everybody in here say that Final Fantasy 16 ain't a RPG because the player that you have doesn't have a role. Look at this right here. He said, role-playing game, abbreviation RPG, is a game which a player assumes a role of a character in a fictional setting. Okay? The player takes a responsibility for acting out these roles within the narrative. Man, so far, you are proving my point. Either through literal acting or through the process of structured decisions making regarding the character development. Oh my god. So what are these PlayStation games missing out of that? Actions taken with many games succeed or fail according to the formal system of rules and guidelines. There's several forms of role-playing games. The original form, sometimes called tabletop role-playing game, yes, we know that, is conducted through decisions, where is action role-playing games. The player physically perform the character's actions. Both of these forms are arranged, called a game master, GM, usually decide the rules and the setting to be used, while the acting is as a referee, which of the other players take on a role of a single character. Jesus Christ. So what are they not doing here? I'm not saying every game is an RPG. That's the point. That's the point. This is the point what I'm making when it comes to a lot of people, man. I have put out a point. You guys take it and says, oh, not all games are RPGs. Things are so black and white to you guys. I laid out my point and none of you proved me wrong yet. You gave me a link to Wikipedia, proving my damn point of everything I just said. The fuck is going on here? Yo, Sick, what's up, man? Yo, motherfucker, say, yo, go to Wikipedia. I just read the whole thing. What am I supposed to read? What am I supposed to read? Something different to not prove my point? What the fuck is going on? Am I in Twilight Zone? The fuck is going on here, yo? Yo, the point is what I was saying is that, you know, people said that well my man Lionel, he came in, he said that PlayStation needs to strengthen their RPGs and they should get like a studio like Lorarian Studios because they make really good RPGs. And I've heard good things about Divinity. What I'm saying is that I think PlayStation already has a good structure on RPGs because most of their games that they have been putting out this generation is basically RPGs, where you take a character and you are formulating that character how you want it to be. The same thing I just read right here with this character. Well, whatever skills, whatever updates, however you armor sets, whatever you're doing, you are cultivating that character. You are creating that character for a specific role and what you want the character to do. Motherfuckers like, I'm wrong. Then I go and look at the genres. It's RPGs all over the motherfucker. Then I ask the question. So what's the difference between the games like Tales, like a Tales series, and a game like a God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn? If you're saying that Horizon ain't an RPG, God of War is not an RPG, then why are you saying Tales is Hysteria is an RPG? The new upcoming Final Fantasy 16 RPG. Is what I'm saying. Yo, Med Ryan, what's up, man? Yo, these games have RPG elements. I 100%. They do. They have RPG elements, yes. But are you not cultivating the character how you want the character to be in these games, sir? Is what I'm saying. A lot of games have RPG elements. Let me look this up here. How it so a game that has action is not an action game? Oh? 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 If a game has Batman has Batman, I'll look at the Arkham series as RPG as well. Grand Blue is definitely an RPG. You know what I mean? Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Can I Get $1 is an RPG. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that game is. I don't know how that game is. You know what I mean? So a game that has action in it is not an action game. You know what I mean? Huh? Huh? No, Grand Blue is not a fighting game. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is a fighting game. Grand Blue Fantasy is an RPG. You can even put Grand Blue Fantasy Versus as a fighting game RPG. It is. But what would you call those modes, right? You would call that like an RPG mode when it would matter. I don't play Madden, so I don't know. But I know there's like the Football Manager. What would people call those stuff? They would call those like RPG modes within the game. You know what I mean? Look, I'm in here. Hold up. You know what I mean? Yo, Final Fantasy fans about to get in your head. Yo, I'm not saying that Final Fantasy is not an RPG. I'm saying like the reasons why these guys are saying that these games aren't RPGs is because it has elements of it. But when you look at the element of the game, that's like the biggest feature of you creating the character. You have characters like Aloy, Kratos, Jin, where you are formulating the character and how it's supposed to be, right? You are formulating the character and how it's supposed to be. How is that not an RPG? You know what I mean? Is what I'm saying. Let me look up God of War. God of War action adventure hack and slash. It has it here as a genre, right? The game also features role-playing video game RPG elements. They're crafted resources for the players, allowing them to create new and upgrade existing armor with perks. Players are accumulating currency of silver. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is a big gameplay portion of the game where you are formulating Kratos on what role you want Kratos to take as far as how you are taking on enemies on the game. Do you want Kratos to be like a tank type of character? Then you put the certain armor and the certain upgrades on him like that. Do you want Kratos to be more of like the mage type of character? Then you make him into what's called the rune ability to go much, much higher and all that stuff. No different. You know what I mean? Yo, you said Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima has RPG elements, but they aren't RPGs. Ni no Kuni, Dragon Quest, Persona are RPGs. I don't know why am I looking up COD. I never said COD is an RPG. You know, what I mean, look up Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy has RPG element in there. There's the actual single player mode is a full RPG. they have a full single player mode in Grand Blue Fantasy as an RPG. Look, told you, fighting role playing game. Huh? Yo, Andrew, of course I'm hyped for Final Fantasy 16, bro. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on here. What RPG element does COD have? Explain to me. What RPG element does COD have? I've played all of them. I don't know what RPG element you guys are talking about. Can I cultivate the character to have certain armors and builds? Yo, I'm not even disagreeing with you, Lionel. The whole point is what I'm saying is that I'm already saying that PlayStation is already in that vein of RPG games that they've been putting out. You know, whether you guys, however you guys want to take it or not, that's how you want to call every game RPG. That's on you. But every game that they've been putting out have these strong RPG mechanics in there where you are formulating and building your character how you want to build it. It might not be as like a tabletop RPG type game. It might not be as like a traditional like Dragon Quest RPG game, but that doesn't mean it's not RPG. Is what I'm saying. Is where the main portion of the game, the character, the story, or the gameplay design is built around RPG elements. It's built around RPG. I you know what I mean? Like what else do you guys are bringing up COD? I don't know what the hell. Why is COD even being brought up? Yo, you saying Bari is called a loadout in COD? Yeah, the loadout is in what in COD? What's the loadout in the multiplayer? You guys brought up COD. You guys brought up Madden. I don't even know Madden. I know Madden has like a football manager mode, and a lot of people look at that and they call that the RPG mode. MLB The Show, they have the Road to the Show mode. A lot of people call that an RPG mode. I don't know what I don't know what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? You're not customizing your character in the loadout. There's no like level builds. That's just the art. That's just, oh, I want to use a different gun because this gun might slap faster, or this gun might be more proficient here in this area. Court, it's not an RPG game, okay? Just because the story mode is RPG. I'm not turning every game. You guys bringing up Call of Duty. You guys are bringing up the show. You guys are bringing up GTA. You know what I mean? You guys are bringing up all them games. I'm only focusing on PlayStation first party games and responding to my man Lionel's comment. I'm not even disagreeing with Lionel. I did not say like, yo, Lionel, you're wrong about. I'm just saying like, yo, if you look at it or what PlayStation has been creating with their games, they all have RPG elements in it. I put them God of War. I put God of War as an action RPG game. That's how I look at God of War. So I'm everything I'm doing in God of War, I can do it in a regular RPG game. And that's why I brought up the whole Tales of Zestiria compared to the first party games, and not one person in here yet has said anything as far as what's the difference. All you guys are saying is dumbass comments. Still not proving me wrong. A dumbass comment doesn't prove somebody wrong. That just make me look at you like you're a dumbass. Here comes the dumbass comment with a Kai question again. Hey yo, man, let me go in here and see what Sona's saying in here. Yo, Court, man, these dumbass comments has changed my whole stream. What are you saying again? I'm sorry, man. I was reading a whole bunch of dumbass comments.
He plotted. I just had to laugh. I was like, Jemima up here stating, "Oh, if you can't make narrative choice," I'm like, nigga, we been playing Final Fantasy for how long and ain't had a damn narrative choice and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, hold up. All right, out of here. Fuck out of here. Listen, I said that those games can have RPG elements and not be an RPG by genre. Horizon Zero Dawn, I'll give you the W. God of War is not an RPG. You were saying that all these games can be RPGs because of
why isn't God of War not an RPG?
Hold on. Say it again.
Why isn't God of War not an RPG?
Because it's not an RPG by genre.
Why? I'm asking you why.
It's the action. It's the hack and slash. Yes, you've got armor. You can level up, do all this other stuff. Those are the elements of RPG. I'm not disputing that, but by genre, it's not an RPG. You stopped my whole Mafia game for this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro,
no.
You just said by why is it not an RPG by genre by having all those things you can do in a typical RPG?
Okay. I can ask you the same question. Why isn't it categorized as an RPG by genre? Because it has all of those RPG elements.
Oh Lord, Jemima in the building.
What? Answer that question for me, Barney.
No,
why?
I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to answer your question. I asked you a question,
and I'm telling you, it's not big by category. By the RPG elements that are in there should list it as that, but it's not. Why? It's got leveling. it's got armor, and it's got crafting.
But everything you have said in the chat would prove to you that it is an RPG.
So why is it not listed as that as by genre?
I don't know why it's not listed. I'm telling you what I think it is.
Not.
Can you hear me?
It can have, and this is why it goes.
Wait,
to my
we
point
hear
of
you.
What I'm trying
Yeah, I
to
can
say
hear
is
you.
it has RPG elements like what we've listed, but it's not an RPG by nature.
No, it is an RPG by nature. Just because that's like saying there's many games that have multiple listings in the genre, right? So what you call it? I'm trying to think of a game. Oh man, what game I could think of to be a good example of this?
Okay, so let me ask you this question: what makes a game an RPG by genre and everything? Like an RPG. So when you hear RPG, what comes to mind in terms of that game?
When an RPG obviously is decisions that you're making because you're choosing how that character is being cultivated into the world, right? What decisions you make change the decisions as far as how the game proceeds. That's one. Also, when it comes to RPGs, to me, there's many RPGs that have came out, especially this generation, last generation before, where it doesn't have those character choices as far as the narrative. You have one strict narrative, but the RPG is how you cultivate the actual character in itself within gameplay. So if you can choose as far as I want to pick this stuff here because you're specifying a certain role for your character, even though it's a single narrative story, that is an RPG. Because
I don't agree with that.
What choices did you make in God of War?
What can I ask?
No.
Question?
I'm saying there's two options. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, no. I mean, I just want to know what is the argument, because I hear y'all what y'all saying, but what is the end game? What are we getting at? Like what is the actual argument?
It's high. That's what's going on.
No, we're not arguing.
It's not.
No. I mean the discussion.
No, so Lionel put up a super chat in here saying that PlayStation. Let me see if I can get to the super chat. 1 second, so you can get the whole baseline. How you view the super chats again in the new thing? Is there a place where I can go?
You gotta go to
after activity.
It says monetization or something like that.
And the live stream thing is the third choice in the live stream dashboard thing.
Okay. But it's not showing it here.
Oh.
I'll scroll up all the way. Nah, but he's basically, I don't have the super chat in front of me, but basically he's saying that he thinks that PlayStation should buy Larian, is I'm saying that right? Larian Studios?
Oh, Larian
Studios, because they make great RPGs like Divinity Original Sin.
To combat what?
No, so they can deepen their RPG modes, because he feels that PlayStation needs to have deeper RPGs and stuff like that.
And who's gonna play them?
That's the first. That's the question.
Larian makes CRPGs.
Before we even continue, that's the first question I asked, because I'm like, all these people asking for PlayStation to add this RPG and they need more of this. You niggas don't play these games anyway.
Not at all.
No, but I mean, to be honest with you, that's another question in itself. But my response to his super chat was just like, if you really look at it, PlayStation, they have been having their first party games have been technically RPGs, because you are taking a character and you are formulating and creating that character how you want it to be, creating and playing in their game world, right?
So this is another in response to Bethesda then.
I don't know. No. The only reason why I ask is because prior to Bethesda, why were we not asking these questions then? Well, I don't know. He'll have to say that. I don't know what's the.
It was definitely. I can answer it. It was definitely in response.
Oh yeah.
This at its core, this all has to do with the whole Bethesda acquisition.
Which I have no clue why.
Shout out to Lionel though.
I have no clue why console dudes care about Bethesda when nobody was playing their games on any console.
I don't care for Bethesda. I'll be straight up with you.
Realistically, Bethesda sold gangbusters on PlayStation. So, I mean, we can't omit that. We can't. I mean, just because I don't play it, I can't say nobody else was.
Look at Doom Eternal. It sold 3 million in its first initial release, 2 million on PC. They haven't listed any numbers since then, but the rest between Xbox and thing, Dishonored got put on ice because it wasn't selling enough. Like Rage 2 didn't sell shit. All these games, the only games you can say is Fallout and Elder Scrolls. You can't have those two games be the whole reflection of Bethesda. They make a bunch of shitty games. Prey didn't sell well.
I mean, realistically, I played a lot of those games that you named. I didn't play Doom Eternal. I bought it. I never played it.
You play every game,
but I played Doom 2016. I played Wolfenstein Youngblood with you, Jemiah. I played Rage. Got the platinum in Rage. What else did I play? Oh, I played Wolfenstein Old Blood, and I played the original Wolfenstein that they came out with. I mean, and realistically, man, look, the games are mediocre, bruh. Like they all are mindless shooters. Now, as far as like the Fallouts, the Skyrims, and all of that shit, I've never played those games. I would be crazy to sit up here and tell you that I did. Matter of fact, I started Fallout 3 on PS3, never finished it. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I really got very far in it. So it doesn't matter to me, but it's crazy for us to sit up here and say that the millions of people who did buy these games on PlayStation, that it doesn't mean anything to them. Now, I hear a lot of people saying crazy shit though. Like it has gotten to the point of craziness, to the point of delusion that this Bethesda buying is the end of PlayStation. Like, nah. That's not it. That's not gonna be it, player. Like that ain't it. Now is Microsoft making these games exclusive? I haven't kept up with it. Twitter keep fucking suspending me. So if y'all been tagging me and shit, I can't respond to it. That's why I have my new account now.
Yo, you know what it is too? I think they've been going to like a crazy like glitch with Twitter because a lot of people have been getting like suspended.
This ain't no glitch, nigga. Every time I say nigga, I get suspended, nigga. Like they like, nah, nigga, we censorship.
I would say sick call somebody a coon. Oh no, you gotta go. You gotta go.
When somebody says Bethesda, id, Arcane Studios, all those studios are under the Bethesda. So stop with the whole they're not Bethesda games. They're all fucking part of Bethesda, nigga. Like
the thing is, you know, not to because a lot of those games I don't really fuck with either. But I agree with Sick. We can't dismiss those as not being something that's huge to people that do play those games. So
I'm not dismissing that, but what I'm saying is, who was talking about Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6 before this shit came out? Nobody was. Only a few niggas on PC. Nobody was talking about Doom Eternal. That shit came out 4 months ago.
I'm gonna say I can't vouch for that one, bro. It's like you have to be in certain communities to see the conversations because people
Doom Eternal,
in these other communities, they talk about Doom, they talk about Elder Scrolls, they talk about these games.
Console niggas?
Yes.
What community is this? Show me this community.
Let me know. Gamerholics, we got We Game here, we got Do You Even Game? Like,
wait. I'm telling you, We Game here. What isn't We Game
not
here
We
like
Game.
that Xbox centric fucking website?
No.
Are you sure? Because I very vaguely remember Kid Smooth working.
No. Because Kid Smooth is on We Game here, but I'm just saying. Okay, let me go down my list of groups that I'm in on Facebook right now, and I can tell you who's talking about it.
Facebook, nigga, stop it. Stop it.
Wait. So you're gonna discount all the people on Facebook and gaming communities that play these games? That's what you're saying, just because they're not on Twitter.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Get out. Nigga.
Got a bunch of niggas who don't be going, niggas don't be touch pussy on Facebook chats, nigga.
I would say this though. I would say this about those gaming groups. A lot of them are very fanboy centric, and I'm pretty sure that most of them is just bringing this stuff back up because of the acquisition now. You know what I mean? There wasn't,
Yeah.
but
No,
before the
no.
acquisition, it wasn't really talking
No,
about it.
I'm talking about even before this, people were talking about, oh, I'm hyped for Doom Eternal. People that
How
do
big is
not
that? How
fuck
big
with
is that room, bro?
PC.
How big is that chat room? How big is that group?
It's not a chat, Jemiah. It's
Well, how
a
big is-
whole goddamn group.
How big is the whole goddamn
It's
group?
like 50,000 of them motherfuckers in there.
Nigga,
And this-
let me, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. My Facebook, Jemiah Dixon, nigga. Fucking, nah, fuck that, nigga. Like, I wouldn't see this bullshit. 50K niggas talking about Doom.
I left all them Facebook groups, man.
But listen, though, stuff. My thing is, like, it's not 100, it's not 1 million people. Like, you know what I mean? There's not millions of people clamoring for these Bethesda games. No, you've never heard anybody talk about Bethesda in the last 2 years.
Nah, Doom is definitely a popular game, though. A lot of people.
but I mean,
sold 3 million.
The truth of the matter, the truth of the matter is that Bethesda has been doing bad for quite some time. Like, y'all just don't realize it because Bethesda has been around for so long. But one of the main reasons that they sold is because they weren't meeting goal with these games that they were making. Not even Fallout 76, which, of course, on the name alone should have been a success. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like they couldn't even keep themselves afloat. How the fuck are they going to keep Microsoft afloat? And how in the hell is it going to kill PlayStation? That's the question that you got to ask yourself.
Well, apparently keeping stuff exclusive over there, according to Paris, is going to do it because he don't
Wait,
see
whoa! Wasn't Paris the one that was just talking about anti-consumer and anti-consumer that?
And that's the thing. Now he's up here saying, I don't see why Microsoft would continue to put the games on other consoles. Wait a minute, motherfucker! Wait, you just said you don't believe in shit being exclusive to consoles. Now you champion the shit because you don't believe Microsoft should do it.
That's where I was going to lead this stream to, because the whole point was me saying, does PlayStation look out of shape and bringing up all the traditional ways and them having exclusives and all that stuff? But I was going to change it up and, like I said, paint the picture and look at it at how people is treating Xbox now with Bethesda. These guys are just saying that exclusive consumer, but now they want Bethesda to keep their games on Xbox so they can have an incentive for you to purchase within the Xbox ecosystem. No different than what PlayStation is doing. So the question goes back again, is PlayStation really looking out of shape? Because at the end of the day, they want the same thing that PlayStation is really doing as far as like success and people in the ecosystem and all that stuff. And they're using that with the Bethesda IPs, wanted them to all of them be exclusive now that Microsoft owns them. You know what I mean?
But we've already said this. And this is the reason why I kept asking y'all, why do y'all always quote these fucking Xbox dudes? Y'all always let these Xbox dudes get y'all off y'all square and go hard at Sony. But these same niggas don't go hard at Xbox. Y'all, the same shit that they'll be up in the roar, nigga, they'll be right by your side. Yeah, PlayStation is anti-consumer. Yeah, look at this Spider-Man shit. But at the same time, them niggas wasn't saying shit when Recore had a definitive edition, nigga, right after the regular version release, and they had to pay for that shit. But all y'all niggas jumped on Sony about fucking Spider-Man, bruh. Like, I was even talking to Thrash about this exact same shit, bro. Y'all let these niggas mind fuck y'all. Like, they Jedi mind fucked y'all into being hard on Sony for shit that they will never be hard on Xbox for. So now the voice is amplified because now you got PlayStation niggas upset and you got Xbox niggas that ain't really upset, but they want to see the downfall of fucking PlayStation. And y'all niggas is all side by side working against yourself. Look at how this shit was, bro. Back in fucking 2014, 2015, when Sony had fucking PlayStation out everywhere, nigga, they was telling y'all niggas, I'm talking about Jack Move too. Jack Move is not excluded because that nigga used to shit on fucking PlayStation Now all fucking day. Now all of a sudden he want fucking PlayStation Now to do the same shit Game Pass doing, bruh. But at the same time, they wouldn't support it when it was just PlayStation doing it. PlayStation had fucking shit on Blu-rays, on mobile, on fucking PC, on fucking consoles. They had that shit everywhere. But these niggas all felt obligated to shit on it. Why? Because Xbox niggas said, oh, nigga, we all about native. We ain't about streaming. And y'all niggas followed that same fucking path. All of y'all PlayStation niggas is guilty of that shit, dog.
Yo, people used to laugh.
Absolutely guilty of it. Everybody shitted on PS Now.
Yep. Yo,
and now Game Pass is doing the same shit. My bad, Barry. But now Game Pass is doing the same shit PlayStation Now was doing, and these niggas is all for it. They promoting this shit to death, but y'all shitting on PlayStation Now. But now y'all want PlayStation Now to do the same fucking thing Game Pass doing.
No, I was saying is that I used to debate a lot of people about PS Now, and they used to laugh at me. They used to shit at me.
Well, Bar, you debated a lot of people that never even touched it.
Yeah, like I was telling them, like, yo, this stuff works, it's good. You know what I mean? People was like, nah, native, we want native, this is trash. We don't want gaming to go this way. But look at what gaming is doing now. Everybody is now comparing xCloud, a service that is not even proven so much yet, to Google Stadia and Amazon Luna and all that stuff. But yo, shout out to Lionel with the donation as well. He said, yo, sick facts.
Well,
I mean,
here's the thing,
this is the thing, man. Oh, go ahead, sick.
Oh no, you go ahead. I already done went on the rant.
My thing, sick. I agree with sick. I mean, you know, for me, man, and me, it's funny. Me and Barry was just talking about this shit yesterday. I'm kind of just tired of the community as a whole, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm tired of saying the same shit, man. I'm tired of it, man. Like, the way gaming is looking right now, bruh, PlayStation and Nintendo look like the only ones that give a fuck about keeping the status quo. And right now, PlayStation is under attack more so than Nintendo. And Nintendo practice has been shit all gen. But my whole thing with the whole Spider-Man situation, listen, man, I'm to the point where I'm like, look, either buy it or don't, man. Like, you got backwards compatibility. That's like you mad at your brother for getting a better bitch than you. You still getting pussy. Like, who cares? Don't buy the game.
The way
Buy
I'm
the
looking,
game or don't buy it, bruh. Like, I'm buying Ultimate Edition. When you look at the work these people are putting into it, like, bruh, you don't want to do you not want to compensate? I'll compensate them, give them an extra 20. Now, like we were saying yesterday on What's Up PlayStation podcast, so if you would have separated it so that people can have that illusion of having a choice, do that.
That's what it
But
is, bro.
making it free.
they still would have bitched.
No, but people want to have the sense of like choice. It's no different than when the difference, like, look, everybody that bought like an Xbox in the beginning, right? It was combined with the Kinect. But I'm pretty sure if you'd have bought the Xbox, you'd probably had a Kinect. No different than everybody that bought a PlayStation, what they bought as well. They bought a camera.
PlayStation,
yep. You know what I mean? But you had that sense of choice that, oh, I get to choose. You know what I mean? Rather than having it bundled. It's weird, but that's how people be thinking, bro.
But Barry though, if the Kinect came and it was the same price as the PS4, there wouldn't have been an argument. The only argument that was it was $100 more. If it was the same price as the PS4 with the Kinect, people would have gravitated towards the Xbox because it had extra thing. It had a camera that comes with it free. You know what I mean? People are fickle like that. So
how much was the camera? I forgot how much the camera was. The PlayStation camera. How much was that when it came out again? Was it 50 or was it?
I think it was 60. It was 60.
Okay,
$60.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I see that point. Yeah, true.
Think about this shit. Oh, go ahead.
No, I guess.
All right, so think about it like this, bro. PlayStation niggas was up in arm about Vita memory cards, right? Xbox niggas, because they didn't have a mobile device, they was up in arms about the Vita memory card, right?
Yep.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with this.
Xbox Series come out, and they got a fucking $220 memory card. By the way, you were able to put more games on that $100 memory card from fucking the Vita than you are going to be able to put on that $220 memory card for the PlayStation. And that's a fact.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden,
but
because remember,
it's bad for PlayStation.
Exactly.
It's okay for Xbox.
How much is the memory card for Xbox?
$220.
$220.
That's official pricing.
Yeah, that's the official price.
Official for 1 terabyte. I'm like, yo, it's proprietary.
That's official from Microsoft.
This from Mike. Now here's the issue that's going to pop up later for this. Like, we got our own little options going to crop up, and they'll be around the same price range. But give it a year or two, guess what? Our prices drop. They still got to pay $220.
Not only that, if I want to, I could take the memory card that I put into my PlayStation 5. I could take that shit out and put it in my PC if I don't want a PlayStation anymore. What can you do with that Xbox memory card after you decide that you no longer want a fucking Xbox? And what happens next gen when they have a different proprietary memory card for the new Xbox that comes out?
Oh, it is 220.
But niggas is nowhere near.
No. But who's complaining though? I ain't seen a single PlayStation dude make any fucking videos about this shit. I ain't seen a single fucking Xbox dude make a video about this, but they all wanted us to be mad at Vita.
Yep,
exactly.
And that's the thing. I didn't get mad at Vita because I was like, shit, I know I wanted, so I'm gonna go buy it. So fuck the damn price sale. I went and got the largest one they had and said, fuck it.
Sony fans felt what? They felt obligated to shit on PlayStation, right? Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta keep this 100. I gotta be real. I gotta come on, dog.
Keep the same energy.
Bro. I'm telling you, these niggas, these PlayStation niggas out here is sus as fuck, bro. If you can't see this shit, they suspect as fuck, my nigga.
How come hasn't anybody said anything about Resident Evil 7? I mean, Resident Evil 8 now being cross-gen now. Nobody said shit about that.
That's not PlayStation exclusive.
Persona, what we did. Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
And that's the shit that's funny.
Wait, so the funny thing about that is, because I had a good old Twitter discussion with a person that Barry knows very well. And he came at my boy sideways talking about, oh, you're lying and all this, because he pretty much put it in the vein of everybody talking about Spider-Man and how it's cross-gen and all this and the whole Spider-Man situation paying $20, right? Capcom do the same shit. Crickets. Nobody says shit. Dude said he was lying and all this. And I'm like, bro, you do realize the situation is the same. When it comes to PlayStation, motherfuckers loud as shit.
Jim Ryan.
When it comes to Capcom, CD Projekt Red, or whoever it may be, motherfuckers as quiet as crickets.
Real talk, nigga. I ain't keeping the same energy on shit no more. Don't look for me to keep the same energy, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Look, so then the conversation kept evolving, and I was like, okay, in fact, I'll give you a recent example. Nintendo can literally bring out the same goddamn game again, charge these motherfuckers full price again, and nobody says shit. But yet y'all fucking complaining about $20 goddamn for Spider-Man that gets remastered. Hell, y'all getting the fucking damn Mario All-Stars 3D edition, and the motherfucking Nintendo 64 version of Mario is still in the goddamn 5:4 aspect ratio on the goddamn widescreen. But y'all ain't saying shit about that.
Yo, Court, the new thing real quick is it's $70 now, right? I've seen people saying, oh, Game Pass is Game Pass, and I don't want to pay $70 for a game. I'm like, what is going on right now? So now the argument is Game Pass is better because you don't have to pay $70 for these games. And
that's always been the argument.
Yeah, but the same thing is like even if the games are like cross
so you sound low.
Like, so Bethesda games do come to Sony. It's better on Game Pass because it's not $70. I'm like, you don't own the game though. Like, I don't understand why this is like becoming the new narrative.
But that's the thing, though. People are willing to give up ownership for cheap.
Yo, Persona, you sound far away, Persona.
Yeah, you do.
But you want to know? Yeah, we hear. I can hear him.
No, let him go again.
Am I better? Hello.
Nah, you still? Are you on the phone?
I think he's on the phone. That's why.
Because Fred should be doing that same thing.
Yeah, he's on the phone. He's on the phone. I think it's because it's his AirPods.
But let me finish my whole little story on this because it was so funny. Because we were up there, and I went back to when the Switch launched. Breath of the Wild dropped. You had it on the Wii U and the Switch. I asked him, what was so damn different about it that you couldn't just bought it digital on the Wii U and then transferred it to the Switch? And he was like, oh, well, because, Nintendo changed the store. And I was like, and that was Nintendo's fuck up, and people should have called them out on that shit because it wasn't not a goddamn difference between those two games. They could have easily had an upgrade path, but they didn't. Nobody said shit. Same thing with Pikmin 3 coming up. That shit's the exact same goddamn game, and you can't just say, "Oh, well, you got to have the Wii U because of the gamepad." The whole fucking Switch is a Wii U gamepad, so you can't use that fucking excuse. So why do y'all give all this goddamn hate and animosity to Sony, but other companies do the same shit, and y'all don't say a goddamn thing?
Is this
They
better?
hell bent on bringing Sony
much
down,
better, much better,
and
much
these
better.
niggas
Yeah, I'm on
will
my-
achieve
I'm on
that
my
goal
computer.
because PlayStation niggas is helping them.
Well, this is the thing. The part of the issue is the fact that when it comes to what's been going on as of late, the idea of buying video games is bad.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
No, it's not to us, but that's the narrative that is starting to be pushed.
No. I'm telling you, Court just made a great point.
Oh, sorry, I
with the
missed it.
Switch. With the Switch, they have no problem buying games on the Switch.
No, Persona gotta specify it. The problem of buying games on PlayStation is bad. There you go.
Yeah, no, the problem of buying video games on PlayStation is considered bad, and I'm just like, we've been doing this for generations. I mean, for generations and also for decades. There's no issue with this. People have these big ass shrines of games and all this bullshit. You think people just gonna throw that away to buy the PlayStation on Game Pass?
Right.
Listen, Game Pass is good for people that don't want to buy shit. Like, I've always maintained this. Like, Game Pass and stuff like that, it's for people that don't want to buy games. Foot dippers. Like, that's always what it's gonna be. Everyone looking for a bargain. Niggas that don't buy games day one, they rather wait for a sale type niggas. Those are the ones that gravitate to Game Pass.
And you know what? I would tell them just buy it on sale instead of using Game Pass, because in the long run, you're going to spend more on fucking Game Pass than you would have if you just bought the shit on sale.
Because if you only play two or three games in the entirety of Game Pass, but you keep Game Pass for like years and years and years, waiting for the next game to hit, how is that good? Where you could just buy the game outright and just play that game.
Because of the low point of entry. Apparently everybody's broke, but they all jumping out there to buy a $500 Xbox.
Yo,
it's what they always use. I hate when people use, because that feels like such a scapegoat. Oh, what about little Billy and little Timmy who, is struggling and their mom lost their job? And what about that guy that can't make rent but he's trying to play game? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm not trying. Like, if a nigga is struggling to pay bills, he ain't thinking about video games.
You ain't thinking about no video games.
Then everybody deserves to have some type of entertainment.
You want to buy his shoes and play games.
Yeah, like, sure.
And I would look at them and be like, y'all know motherfuckers be sharing Netflix passwords and shit, so I don't even know why y'all going that route. Motherfuckers will make it.
And then that's the thing.
Xbox.
You think a motherfucker that's struggling don't have internet? You know how much my internet bill is a month? $130. If a nigga can't pay bills,
$130, nigga.
Oh, I got
really?
gigabit. I got gigabit and all that stuff.
That's no. I'm saying that's it, nigga.
Yeah.
Florida is hella expensive, nigga.
Nigga, my fucking Comcast
I don't have cable and none of that.
is
Or
in
phone and all that
excess of $300, my nigga.
Yeah, I just only have internet though, gigabit internet, and my shit is $130. I don't have TV or phone because I use my cell phone. Like, I don't need, in New York, you don't need none of that stuff. I got Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and all that. I don't need cable.
Yo,
my internet is $130.
Can I show y'all something real quick too, man? Shout out to my man J-Tech too, man, because J-Tech pointed this out. And this is something I've been saying as well, where that's why I can tell is an agenda going on with gaming, especially when it comes to Xbox, right? Everybody's saying that Xbox buying Bethesda is great for Game Pass, right?
But it wasn't great for PS Now.
For PS Now, like all their games that came out is in PS Now. But where is everybody, oh, this is great for PS Now. They got Wolfenstein in here. They got Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Elder Scrolls Online, Oblivion in here, Skyrim. They got all of the freaking Wolfenstein, Doom 2016. I'll show you guys. Yep. Let me show you. Doom, Fallout.
The craziest thing is, Barbie, I bet you nobody knew that except a couple niggas who actually
nobody
for that shit.
Nobody
no one knew that.
Nobody, because they don't have PS Now. You know what I mean?
I didn't know about that shit.
All of these games is in here on PS Now. Dishonored 2. And I was scrolling, I saw J-Tay tweet about it. It's like, yo, he's right. Nobody's talking about shit. It's good for PS. Why you not subscribed to PS Now right now to play these joints? And most of these joints, you can download them if you want to download them, or you can
download a lot of that
or
stuff.
you can stream them. You love XCloud so much. Oh, you can stream them just like PS Now.
Fallout 3.
And you can stream them on the go with your Vita.
Mm-hmm.
It's craziness, bruh. Crazy.
But they don't talk about
it's not about Game Pass. It's about it definitely is an agenda, especially after I've seen certain people in this community
do a 180.
Such frauds, man. It's just so and that's what, you know what it is. I'm so happy Microsoft acquired Bethesda, because it pulled back the veil and made niggas like us that keep saying that people really care about this exclusivity and all this shit. It brought all that shit to light, because I'm looking at people so excited and saying how this is great for Xbox and PC and Game Pass and all this other stuff. And I'm like, so you're okay with games being kept from a console that the games were already on? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me right now? Because that's what it sounds like. Oh, well, exclusives, all of a sudden exclusives are good, and, they're not anti-consumer anymore and all this. And I'm like, bro, you niggas for 2 years y'all shouted to the high heavens about how anti-consumer third-party deals were and all this other shit and exclusives, and how PlayStation needs to put their exclusives on all platforms and don't gatekeep and all this other shit. But you happy that Phil Spencer is treating this Bethesda deal case by case basis? What the fuck are you like? What are you talking about, bruh? You niggas is frauds, man, and it's so tiring. It's so tiring to see, and just I'm tired of it, bro.
I've heard all of them, bro. All of them. All of them.
It's like 800 goddamn games.
Bro, it's over 800 games in fucking PS Now. Over 300 that you can actually download, bro.
For some reason, I always thought they were gonna be like, oh, that's like PS3 games or some shit.
Oh no, it's PS4, PS3.
If you listen to them, they will say that.
Yeah, and the streaming works really well. Like, I was playing Infamous 1 via streaming. It was 1-1.
Yeah, I seen Sick and Barry stream a bunch of shit like Resistance and shit. I think he was playing.
Game Pass is really good. Like, it has a lot of games.
Mm-hmm. He's playing fighters and shit. He's playing Street Fighter.
Why do you think I kept saying PlayStation Now shits on Game Pass? I kept telling people this over and over and over again. Even made a video where I went through the games that were in PlayStation Now.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, like, though, it's hard to change that first impression. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no,
get that in their head, they just go with it forever. You know what I mean?
Well, because everybody's still thinking
that's just ignorance.
Now, look, I'm gonna say, because everybody's still thinking of PS Now is when it first came out, to where it was just strictly streaming.
Court, you 100% right. You know why? Because I didn't even know this dude had like a podcast. I was scrolling through YouTube and I came up against Lionel Tech Tips, and he had some other dude that he does a podcast with, and he was comparing who won the price war, right? And he was like, well, PlayStation have a service too. They have PS Now where you can stream your games. And I'm like, it's not what you all can do with PlayStation Now. You can download it too. But he wasn't saying that. And thousands, hundreds upon thousands of people watching that little clip of that little video. I don't know where the podcast is streamed at, but I know he put clips of the podcast in there. That's why I saw. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I'm gonna say Linus, he's good on the PC side. When it comes to consoles, he needs to stop talking.
He needs to shut the fuck up. Yeah, he needs to shut the fuck up.
And it's popular, that dude. I follow the dude, but
he's a PC fanboy.
The console war is popular though right now. Everybody's talking about it.
It garners the likes and the retweets.
Let me tell you who I just happened to come by they shit. I happened to come by MBG. I happened to come by his stuff.
I never watched a video from him.
No. Listen, I wasn't, bruh. You know how you let a video play and then all of a sudden another video starts right after that video?
Yeah.
That's how I came across his video. This nigga is, bruh. He'll be back on Xbox. He'll be back on Xbox next gen.
I mean, it took him 5 years of transition over to PlayStation, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my god, PlayStation is so great. And I was like, yeah, you'll be back on the Xbox soon.
Yo, I was listening to what this dude was talking about Game Pass is a great value and shit like that. I'm like, bruh, this is not it.
Legit, all their games is on PS Now, bro.
Yeah, that is
All
wild.
It's literally all from PS3 to now, all their games are on there.
And this is before Microsoft acquired them. You know what I mean?
all that shit's there.
Microsoft acquired them just so they can get their games in PS Now. I mean, in Game Pass, but PS Now always had these games in it.
Now I wonder, will these games be taken out of PS Now once the ink dries?
No, it's a contract. Sony, they gotta oblige. They gotta live up to the
they will. They will.
Yeah, I think they definitely will take these.
I think once it runs out,
I mean, because if you're saying, hey, but I can get these same games in PS Now that I can get in Game Pass, that doesn't even sound right.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purposes. Like, hey, come over to Xbox where you can get.
So again, the question goes back to: are people now okay with something that was made available being taken away from them like this?
Of course, they are. As long as it's not Xbox or PC feeling the blunt of it.
Yo, wasn't they praising the Metro series for being in Game Pass? PS Now. Oh, it's quiet.
And Metro been in fucking PS Now for a while.
For years.
That shit's so like shit too.
I'm telling y'all, listen, if Jay Barry keep going through this, bro, like he's just gonna be like, yo, who the fuck would choose Game Pass over fucking PS Now?
There's too many games, man.
Bro.
All the Lego games, bro. Everything.
I've been telling people like, yo, PS Now has been a game. They're like, but do they offer their first party titles? I'm like, who gives a fuck? Their first party titles on Microsoft.
They made a Lost Planet 3?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
When the fuck did they make that? I only knew about
Extreme Conditioning is the
next one. This on PS3. This on PS3. I know. I remember it. I remember.
But Lost Planet, I'm going to tell you, Lost Planet 3 came out against another game at the wrong goddamn time. And it just kind of like, we're here and gone.
Lost Planet Extreme Conditioning still the best.
Oh, yeah. Extreme
Conditioning. 2 was okay, though.
All I'm saying is these dudes is preying on their downfall. They're preying on their own downfall. I mean, this is not it, bruh. What happens when a game becomes Game Pass exclusive? Meaning you have to get Game Pass in order to get that game.
It's gonna be a sad life.
You think
I've been thinking about that shit for the longest.
You think they would do that though, sir?
Right now,
they might.
That's the only leg they got to stand on. Because let's be real. Sony is taking a piss on Microsoft when it comes to sales, and that shit is not going to stop. That's not going to stop. So there's going to be more PlayStation 5s out there than there are Xbox Series S and X or whatever. Like, that's just what it is. And have you seen the difference between people waiting for the PlayStation and people waiting for that Xbox? As far as pre-orders go, my nigga. It's a totally different world, my nigga. All this shit that we talking about is stuff that's internal. It's stuff that only people that's in the know would know about all of these fucking contradictions and hypocrisies that's going on in the industry. To the people that don't give a fuck about none of this shit, they know that they love the name PlayStation. They know when they hear, oh, it's a new PlayStation coming out, they know that they need to go to that PlayStation.
Oh, damn, they got Ghost of Sparta? I might play that.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
They got all the God of Wars.
They do. Even the real ones.
And they work very well via streaming. Very well.
Which is an RPG bar.
Oh God.
Why is it an RPG?
We're not doing this, bro.
That's the thing though, too, man. It's like when you look at PlayStation and what PlayStation does, right? It's just on another level. Even when you look at PS Now, something that PlayStation isn't putting at the forefront of what they do, of how they do business and make games, it's still better than Game Pass. And it's still looked at as shit to a lot of people, which I don't get. Because like looking at these games in PS Now compared to Game Pass, there's no comparison. PS Now is the better service. When you look at how, and you know, this is why this community kind of pissed me off this past week. It's because
this week
everything for a while, but specifically this week, especially the PlayStation community, because people like when this Bethesda shit happened, it's like the last 7 years of PlayStation was just forgotten. I'm like, do you people like PlayStation?
Those are the people that don't play games, though, Persona. You got to realize that they're only on the internet, my nigga. You know the niggas who always talk about games, but when they get ready to get released, they always have an excuse as to why they never bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yo,
those
facts.
are the people that you're hearing, bro.
Yo, it's
yeah, because like a lot of niggas are talking like PlayStation hasn't been delivering these last 7 years.
Oh, For
right?
Honor's
Even
on PS4
when even when Xbox acquired those other studios, they still ain't delivering.
Yo,
so I'm looking at this and I'm like, PlayStation has been good to y'all for 7 years now, and looking at how shit is going to be going into next gen, it look like we about to be doing good.
No, get this though. This is the crazy shit about it, right? Though, not only that, these niggas is talking about, well, Xbox is gonna have the better multiplats. Haven't seen a single game running on Xbox, bro. How do you even make that statement when you haven't seen a single game running on Xbox? Not one.
Wait. See, because now that you mentioned it, Smooth made a tweet talking about, yeah, we finally get to see games running on the X. I'm like, shouldn't they done that like 2 showcases ago?
Yo, Titanfall Princess, what's up?
Yeah, but then some fool had the audacity to say, oh, how you gonna say that when they haven't shown anything running on the PS5? I was like, nigga, what?
Everything you seen running on the
hey,
PS5,
like, like Post Up said, I gotta see it with my own eyes. I can't just give them I just can't say if it's right or not. I gotta see it with my own eyes.
Crazy.
I'm at the point where I think gaming, I think Sick was saying this yesterday, gaming needs to die.
Shit needs it needs a whole goddamn reset. We need to get these. Bruh, I said this shit a long time ago. I hate the fact that gaming got popular, bruh. I hate the fact that shit got popular.
It needs to go back.
This shit reminds me that what's that movie with Denzel when he was like the drug dealer? He was playing that dude.
Training Day?
No,
Training Day?
Training Day?
American Gangster. Like gaming got too successful, you know what I mean? Now everybody and their mama can make a gaming channel, gaming decorations, gaming stickers, gaming chairs, gaming drinks, gaming food snacks. Like you can make a damn channel about anything related to gaming now. It's super popular, bro. You got all these women who are pushing into the industry, who are telling people that their ideas and views are wrong. You know what I mean? You got people backing that up. You got this SJW shit going on. It's just a small problem, but it's still there. You know what I mean? I can say that. And you got all these different people who don't care about the actual playing the games. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think there's an issue with the SJW portion of it. It's, representation is definitely good.
Well,
but I think
it's the side of people that come out that be like, oh my God, why are you putting politics in the game? Why y'all playing Metal Gear Solid for the last goddamn 30 years? But hey, let's not
what I'm saying, Persona, is I seen somebody who's a famous game actress say that no role should have genders anymore. Like, how does that work?
What?
Like exactly. If you have a character, the character should be good by itself. It shouldn't need a gender or not, so anybody can play it. So you can't make an Uncharted with Nathan Drake because anybody should be able to go up to that role. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like shit starting to creep.
You're talking about the extreme side of it. You're not just talking about like just the general. Hey, let's have more black people. You're just talking about we don't need genders. Like look,
like MLK, why can't he be white? Like, you know what I mean? Like we go into that level of extremes with the whole like inclusion shit. Like
I think for me, the way I'm looking at it is, in terms of gaming, it's the fact that, gaming, we've always understood that gaming is also a business, and these companies have to make money. Even back in the 90s, right? It's always been a business. You want to advertise and things like that. But the way it is now, it's not honest business. It's not genuine. It's very underhanded and sneaky. For example, you got people capping for games, and then they're being put into the game. So it's like now it's understandable why
Break was hot garbage.
That shit was trash, nigga. And I got the platinum in it, but that shit was trash, nigga.
Yeah,
but it's just the problem of how business. The problem of business now is, the problem of gaming now is that it's so big that it really is going to implode on itself because it's not the sustainability of it all. It's just not gonna. It's not. We can't keep up. And
you know what's bad about it?
It's just not genuine gaming anymore. The real companies that are trying to make real good games and trying to provide something and make a monetary value off of that is looked at as bad, or it's beginning to be looked at as bad. As the bigger Game Pass becomes and more popular, the more you're going to see people look at buying games as a negative. And it's like, that makes no sense to me.
Shit, let me tell you what's about to happen though. Like, people think that those Bethesda games aren't going to be on PlayStation. I'm telling you, you are sadly mistaken. Want me to tell you why you're sadly mistaken? By even thinking that they would, even contemplate doing that.
Yeah.
What's the biggest game that Microsoft owns?
Halo?
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
And they kept bringing it out on PlayStation.
Where is Minecraft?
Everywhere.
Where's where's Minecraft best sold?
Yeah, I wish I had that.
No. Where is it? Where is it best sold? And why did they not make it exclusive? It's a huge game, right?
Yeah.
It's a great bargaining chip, right?
Right.
Now, Microsoft refuses to put Bethesda's games on PlayStation. PlayStation kicks Minecraft off the platform. You know how many monthly active users Microsoft would lose just off of that game?
Too many.
And and tell me, who the fuck is gonna leave the PlayStation to play Minecraft on Xbox?
Nobody.
Again, I thought it was a crazy move. I thought it was even insane for PlayStation to even allow that. But now that I look at it, it's more of a strategic move. Because moving into next gen, it's still going to be PlayStation dominating. No doubt about it.
To further your point though, with the Minecraft thing is that Minecraft is their biggest game, their biggest title, but there's still things exclusive to PlayStation for Minecraft that you can't get on Xbox.
Like VR.
Like VR. So they're willing to update their game for VR and all that stuff, but you telling me that they wouldn't put their Bethesda games on PlayStation? It doesn't make any sense.
Didn't they put out Dungeons on PlayStation too?
Yep.
You don't spend $7.5 billion just because you want somebody to play your game in Game Pass, my nigga.
Yeah, like I said, Doom Eternal was their best-selling Doom ever. That shit sold 3 million total at launch, the launch window, and 2 million on PC. So if you just put it on Xbox, how does that hurt anybody?
But that's why I was saying that. But that's why when this thing first happened, I kept saying those games are still going to be on PlayStation because PlayStation has the larger audience and the more mind share, and it would actually benefit Microsoft to keep those games on PlayStation because now Microsoft is making money off of PlayStation technically.
I wouldn't personally, truly, I wouldn't give a fuck if they have it exclusive. That's good on them.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't either. I'm only saying.
Just looking how they moving, I don't think they will. That's what I'm saying. How they move, that's like Six said to the point with Minecraft. You could easily put that exclusive, you know what I mean? And that still would generate mad money for Xbox, you know what I mean? But you still have it on PlayStation and you still doing patch updates that's exclusive to PlayStation and all that stuff. And you're just going to tell me that the studio that you bought with Bethesda, you're going to be like, nah, we're going to keep that here.
Let me bring another thing to y'all attention that y'all ain't paying attention to, because I truly believe this console war is just between the fans of the platform. Let me tell you why. PlayStation owns Funimation.
Oh, I seen that news. Yep.
Funimation
I seen that
is
news.
advertising Game Pass.
I seen that.
I don't understand how people don't understand it, but if I have this true console war gripe, right? Then I'm not gonna allow you to fucking advertise through my fucking platform.
Wait,
the fuck?
The thing is that Microsoft is paying to get those advertisement blocks.
No. You're paying for it, but Sony still has to approve that shit. They own the platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like you want to tell you what that's like. That's like advertising the Xbox Series X on the PlayStation 5. You mean to tell me that Sony wouldn't have any control over that as long as Microsoft paid?
Yeah, that's true.
So with Game Pass, when you pay for Game Pass, you get 2 months of Funimation. So they are cross-promoting, which is even crazier.
You can see Funimation, the most played app on Xbox. Fucking Series X.
Yo.
Well, Rollo, I'm going to tell you, if that's the case, then I hope you didn't buy Spider-Man because Spider-Man uses Havoc, and guess who owns Havoc?
Microsoft.
Yo, niggas be saying some crazy shit, dog.
Honestly, if y'all, I'm gonna say this: if y'all literally hate Microsoft that much, then y'all need to uninstall a whole bunch of goddamn games right now.
This is my thing, though. My thing
Throw
is
your
this.
whole computer in the garbage, nigga.
Yeah,
This is my thing right here, though, is do not let your somehow love for a brand determine what enjoyment of games you're gonna get out. I'm saying what games you're gonna play, because if Skyrim, or not Skyrim, but the Elder Scrolls 6 becomes exclusive to whatever, I'm gonna buy it if I want to play it. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna buy an Xbox game. Right? That makes no sense. Like, if the game is fire, like all these knuckleheads who just started playing God of War this year, like, oh my god, like, yeah, nigga, welcome to the club. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna deny myself enjoyment just because I have this fucking fake war with niggas who don't even know me. Like, none of y'all niggas know me for real. You know what I mean? Everybody on the internet it's not even real to you, nigga. Like,
wait,
yeah,
you trying to say we NPCs, nigga?
When I turn my browser off, I could be playing a Switch. You niggas don't know that. You know
hey, yo, that's facts though, Jemiah. A lot of people make people that they don't know. You really don't know anybody here, but they make them. They control so much of their life. Like, yeah, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, yo, I'm not a big fan of Xbox, but they have a fire game. I'm gonna play that shit on the PC for sure. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I told myself
exactly, Barry.
I told myself I would never buy another Xbox because I bought 3 of them this current generation, and I feel like I didn't get anything back really from all that money I put into Microsoft. So they put their games on PC. If they have a hot game on the game, I'll play it there on PC. I'm not going to deny myself that. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Let me tell you what this
myself for those type of stuff either.
Let me tell you what this shit is turning into, bro. PC is the neutral platform, bro. If you are so in love with PlayStation that you refuse to buy an Xbox, then buy a PC. If you're so in love with Xbox that you refuse to buy a PlayStation, then buy a PC. I've been telling y'all this and nobody has been paying attention to it. Every game that gets announced for PlayStation is also getting announced for PC. Have y'all not realized that?
Like, you want to play Godfall? You don't got a PS5? But get a PC.
Bruh, every game, even the Metal Gear Solid rumor, the rumor comes with PC, nigga. Like, unsubstantiated claims
like the neutral
are coming with PC, bro. PlayStation is done with this exclusive shit, dog. They're done with it. And you either gonna understand it and realize it, but you're gonna have to get over it, dog. You're gonna have to get over it. They are done. I just feel like even though Microsoft was the loser, they were the biggest winner this generation, bro. They totally sculpted the way the landscape is in gaming. Sony has been following their lead this entire generation.
Yeah,
and that shit has been bothersome. That shit has been bothersome as fuck.
I wouldn't go too. I get where you're coming from, but I think that's a little more extreme because I look at it 50-50. Where there's certain
Horizon
things.
Zero Dawn went to PC. Why?
Yeah,
absolutely. Why?
Yeah,
why?
I get that point. It
No. One of their biggest titles. Biggest fucking titles. Sony has never been one to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna share our big ass fucking title with PC. Why did it go to PC? Yeah. Because Microsoft made it cool to say, hey, more people can play the game.
console exclusive.
And they started fucking following that mantra, my nigga. Like, dog.
But you can also look at it like this. A lot of things that PlayStation been doing, Microsoft doing, PS Now, cloud gaming, share button, how their whole store is set up, how their whole UI is set. They all been copying what PlayStation.
But I'm talking about business wise.
Okay,
I'm talking about shit that actually makes you money.
I get you.
They have been following Microsoft to a T. Even as far as fucking pricing of PlayStation Now. You devalued the worth of your service to follow behind Microsoft, bruh. Everybody say, nah, they did that because of Stadia. No, they didn't. They did it because of Microsoft. And that's why they fucking priced it accordingly, bruh. You giving away 800 games plus for $60. Microsoft is only giving away 100 plus games for $60. So automatically you're making your service look like it's worse than fucking theirs. They haven't been able to price or do anything the way they wanted to do it.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro.
I get you. I get you now with that.
Like, look at the whole crossplay shit. Like, what happened to that shit? Did niggas even care about crossplay anymore? Or was that just like for like 2017? Was that 2018? Everybody's like, oh, crossplay. No games have been come up with crossplay. Xbox disabled crossplay for most of their PC games. Like, this shit is a fucking joke.
I got a question for you because Zaire made this comment. Fuck, nigga. Man, this nigga is zealot, man. He was against moving gaming forward, man. That's what he was saying when he was talking about me. Because I was always against crossplay. I'm still against crossplay. I still don't give a fuck about crossplay. And I stick by that. But he said that this helped move gaming forward. How, nigga? How?
Yeah,
Can somebody please explain that for me?
And my question is, with that new NVIDIA Reflex shit, how's that fair to console players? Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, that's not a good crossplay thing.
The video what?
Use the whole NVIDIA Reflex with the new Call of Duty shit where you can, like, basically, like, snipe niggas at better fucking frames and shit now and shit, you know what I mean? Like, how is that beneficial if you're playing against console players in crossplay when computers have now another advantage?
It's beneficial because you got more people to play with, but...
Do you, though?
You do. But when it comes to PlayStation, like this is my thing. You do have more people to play with, but on PlayStation, you never had that issue in the first place. You know what I mean? Like even when I turn
on PlayStation's old games,
yeah, that only helped you if you had a what?
Xbox or PC.
Yeah, Xbox PC or Switch or whatever you call it.
So how did it move gaming forward?
It didn't. It's just a way for the motherfuckers to eat off PlayStation's community.
It moved the Xbox and PC for it. If you got
crossplay on and you turn on an Xbox or you get a game on Xbox and go online, it'll seem like, oh yeah, this community is jumping. No, it ain't.
It got a community of gaming. Community. Yo, Miss Bossy, what's up? It got a community where Xbox can play with.
Yeah, but crossplay didn't save Gears. You know what I mean? Like crossplay doesn't just save games automatically.
Oh no, wait. You missed my point, Jemiah.
Well,
Xbox dudes, they don't want to play with the PC motherfuckers. They want to play with the PlayStation niggas. That's what they want to play with.
They want to play with Switch niggas.
or the Switch dudes. They want to turn off the PC crossplay. That's what they want to do. But the console crossplay, they all for that. They all for that.
Nah. They gotta leave that PC crossplay on. Y'all want a crossplay? Y'all get the full crossplay. Don't be making no excuses now.
Exactly. You get the cheaters and everything.
There you go. Look, y'all motherfuckers champion. Yeah, crossplay. No. Y'all want crossplay so goddamn bad. Get the good with the bad.
Gotta keep the community alive, man. Keep the community alive, yo.
Yo, right? Nah, but that's what I'm saying though, man. That's why I said PlayStation niggas are stupid. That's number one. Fuck y'all niggas. Xbox niggas, they will do whatever it takes so that they don't have to get anything besides an Xbox. Matter of fact, these niggas will pretend to be PlayStation guys just so they can play like they're irate and upset and mad, right?
Yo,
like this is something that we have seen. And the thing is just that PlayStation niggas don't see what's right in front of them, dog. It's like nobody has any fucking common sense anymore, bro. That's why when I'm sitting back, I half of the time when y'all don't see anything from me, y'all don't see a video from me, y'all don't see a stream from me, none of that shit. I'm just watching, bruh. I'm just watching and looking at how niggas move, bruh. And I'm just like, bruh, PlayStation niggas is like, yo, I'm keeping it real, bro. Man, PlayStation need to step up. Nigga, PlayStation been giving you greatness this entire generation. I'm talking about fucking day one up to now. I'm talking about when Microsoft gave up on the Xbox One, bruh. Literally gave up on the Xbox One. Sony's still releasing games at the end of the generation. Ghost of Tsushima don't matter. The Last of Us Part 2 don't matter. Detroit Become Human doesn't matter. Death Stranding doesn't matter. Days Gone doesn't matter. There's a lot of D's in there, my nigga. Like, what the fuck was Sony thinking? Anyway, Spider-Man 2018 didn't matter. God of War fucking didn't matter. Game Pass is what niggas is talking about.
PS Now doesn't matter.
Acquisitions of companies that you don't even play their games is what matters.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Like, nigga, I didn't give a fuck when let me tell you, with Ninja Theory, I was just pissed because I felt like Ninja Theory lied their ass off, bro.
They definitely
These
did.
niggas was talking about
Ninja
how
Theory lied.
They were talking about how they never wanted to be acquired and
Same energy ordered that game, bro.
It's a partnership, sick.
I guess a partnership.
I guess not, but they lied in they lied in the dev diary where nobody owned them.
Yep, keep the same energy.
There was no reason to lie.
Mm-hmm.
There was no reason to lie.
That was some sympathy shit to get your money.
Yeah,
because literally as soon as the game sold, like a year later, they talking about that. So and remember what I said: business moves in the background, always moving. So when they was making them dev diaries, they was already in talks about being acquired by Microsoft. They had to be. Oh yeah.
No, I agree with you 1000%. And you did say that shit. A lot of niggas need to take their feelings out of business because business don't give a fuck about your feelings, nigga.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's why, niggas that was all mad and shit, I'm like, the fuck you mad
this
for?
Nigga Persona be preaching sometimes, man. I be listening to this nigga like,
how business moves, man.
That's why I said the Spider-Man Miles Morales shit just made sense because this fall, there won't be enough PS5s to generate like a 3-4 million. I don't know how many they got, but
niggas still don't realize Disney got to get paid, nigga.
Yeah, like everybody, so like they want Miles Morales to be a huge success because why? It promotes black characters, right?
Not even Afro Latino.
Yeah, Afro. You get 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Then you also get the big boost of Spider-Man. You got Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man 3 coming out soon. You know what I mean? So Sony's building their Spider Universe, so they got to promote that whole thing. So they need this to be big. So therefore, they had to bring it back and make a new version for PS4. Otherwise, they wouldn't have generated that heat come fall. Come holiday when all the eyes are on the market and the retailers and shit. And so,
you know what's funny?
You know what's even crazier? And I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it so short, Persona. We didn't even give PlayStation time to come out and say a single fucking thing, nigga. We just jump into conclusions, nigga.
That's what I said, bro. That's what I said that shit when this shit first happened last week. I'm like, what, you want niggas to come out the next day and say, we acquired Square? Like, no, that's not how business works, bro. I'm sure PlayStation is in talks with companies and things like that, development studios or whatever, to do third-party deals or whatever. They said themselves that more acquisitions are coming. They said that. So just chill. That's why I said just chill. And then this is why I say people can't see past 1 or 2 feet ahead of them.
They get Blue Point, my nigga.
This is why I said that a response to me, I will want places to respond is with actually showing off your first party games. You have the best development studios in gaming. Let's push those trailers up. You know what I mean? Get them things pumped out. Let's get a Horizon Forbidden West trailer out. Let's get a brief snippet of God of War Ragnarok.
I think you won't see that until the Video Game Awards. You'll probably see Horizon.
Well, I'm telling you, that's the thing, though. That right there would shut people up because now everybody, PlayStation.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though, Barry. Niggas is looking at this acquisition, but they're not looking 10 feet in front of them. Let's look at a year from now. A year from now, PlayStation would have put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 9 first-party games.
Yeah, and Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6 will not be out.
Yo, Starfield and Elder Scrolls not going to be out for at least 3 years, my mans.
They're so far out. They're so far out, and niggas don't understand that. If niggas was actual fans of Bethesda, they would have fucking knew that already, but they're not.
This is what I'm saying. When you look just a year from now, so come November when the new consoles launch to November 2021, PlayStation would have put out at least 5 to 6 exclusive high-profile games. What is Xbox doing?
The scary part of this whole
that's the part of it that people need to understand.
The thing that people got to understand is the scary part is the acquisition in itself, not the fact that it's Bethesda or anything. Is that this company is willing to spend $7.5 billion to buy a publisher. That's where the scary part comes in. Was like now it's just like you looking at, oh yeah, we got the Keep It Foxy News with the 700 million to acquire third-party deals, but these motherfuckers like, fuck a deal, we buying an actual publisher. That's the only scary part I'll say it is, and that's where I'm like, okay.
Now, can I play devil's advocate for a second? Can I play devil's advocate? So this is the part of it that I was thinking about over the weekend, right? Microsoft might actually be a savior in this situation. You want to know why?
Because Google Stadia or fucking Amazon Luna could have picked up Bethesda.
You beat me to it.
And that would have really taken off the table for everything.
And this is the thing. This is the thing that I think we need to look at as a bigger picture. PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo. These are the big three. These are the big three. These are the ones that have consoles. Microsoft is putting shit on PC, whatever. But I'll say this. I would rather Microsoft get to it before Amazon, Apple, or Google.
Facebook.
These motherfuckers, or Facebook. Because though they really don't give a shit about gaming.
And they got the money.
But they don't give a shit about gaming. So having them buy up Square or all these other, that's the shit that scares me. And I think that's the part of it that Microsoft knows as well. And that's the part of it that I think PlayStation and Nintendo need to understand as well. You're getting these big players in this market now, like Amazon, that's also $1 trillion market cap. Apple, $1 trillion company.
Hey, yo, let's keep it up, though.
If they're buying shit up, if they getting in this gaming market, trying to make their streaming platforms and all this shit appealing as well, how do you do that?
Persona,
you buy shit up.
I think that statement you said, you listening to too much Xbox podcasts, right?
Nah,
listen to this. I'm gonna tell you why.
Which statement?
Now, the statement that he just said, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Right, you're basically saying that it's better for Microsoft to buy them than Google and Amazon, right? Pretty much what you're saying, right? Mm-hmm. But every studio or whatever Microsoft has acquired, what have we got from them? Look at Rare.
We haven't gotten anything.
Look at Ninja Theory. We got Bleeding Edge. You know what I mean? Like to me, Microsoft in the same ballpark as those motherfuckers you just mentioned. Because they don't produce good shit.
They are. No, they are. But
that's what I was saying before is when you get those studios in that last E3 show, whatever, they came out with all those brand new studios, and people like, just wait until fucking so-and-so. 3 years later, what have they shown?
Not a single thing.
Now to hide that fact, they ended up buying a whole publisher who still has games that are 3 to 4 years out. None of this shit makes any sense, bro. And
for Google has low rated games.
And for Google, Amazon, and Apple to buy Bethesda and then make it exclusive doesn't make sense to me, since they're trying to put it on everything. You know what I mean?
No. That is exactly what they would have done.
I didn't hear what you said.
Facebook bought Ready at Dawn, and guess what? Now all of Ready at Dawn's games are exclusive to Oculus.
Yeah. I agree with that point.
Y'all niggas ain't looking at the bigger picture here, bro. We know that Microsoft has games that are multi-plat that they own, bro.
I think if Google different.
But if Google was to buy Bethesda, all of their games would be to promote Stadia.
Okay,
I agree 1000% with Persona, bro.
I understand the point clearer. I understand. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, Microsoft has not delivered on anything that they've bought so far. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is exactly what Sick is reiterating. It's that with Amazon, Google, Apple, all these these people have money that they can even buy Microsoft. That's how crazy this is when you look at this.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
Apple, Amazon, and Google, they can buy Microsoft. That's how big their money is. You feel me? So if they can buy the likes of Microsoft, you feel me? A little publisher like Take-Two or whoever, that ain't shit.
That ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah,
What you need how much? 50 billion? 70 billion? 70 billion?
That
No
ain't
problem.
But
that
yeah,
ain't
that's
shit, bro.
that's
That's
part.
the point that I'm trying to make
That would be
here.
a fucking problem.
That's part. That's part of the
here.
scary situation. Yeah, it's like these companies can buy publishers.
Everybody is trying to get into gaming, and what you have to do when you get into gaming is show that you have a reason for a person to buy your platform. That's why you go and buy these publishers, right? And then boom, now those games are no longer multi-class. With Microsoft is like, man, I'm okay with that shit being everywhere. Nigga, my consumer base don't expect anything anyway, my nigga. Like, the fuck? We've told these niggas what they want for years. You know what I mean? We told them exclusives don't matter. They started running with exclusives don't matter. Do you get this shit? Like, I know this is the type of conversations these niggas have in the boardrooms. They're like, we told these niggas that story games don't matter. And these niggas said, you know what? You're right.
Now niggas bragging about
like single player one and done games.
This is the scary part now, though. The scary part in all of this is it's crazy, yo. And Six has said this, Barry said this, and I'm sure Jemai, you said this too. Gamers are so fickle because now, just in the course of a week, niggas is now talking about publisher acquisitions. Like, bro, that's the main course of the conversations moving forward. It's publisher acquisitions. That's where we're at. Never mind studios.
Which I said this shit a long time ago. You know I said this shit. I do not want all these publishers to be under 2 or 3 names.
They can't. They can't anyway.
Bullshit. They can't, but
no, they can't because
some of these
monopolize.
Might have to be.
It turns into antitrust if you do.
Yeah, at a certain point, the government will step in, but like they'll get close enough to the line though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Court. He was definitely right. Where he said that the Samsung 980 Pro would be the first PS5 compatible SSD. And
I get so it's not going to be like an external. It's going to be something that you actually have to put into the console like that, like a memory stick.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, because
I thought it was.
But that's
like
how Sony. No. That's how Sony always has their hard drive. They make it removable so you're not fucking stuck with one freaking drive. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm worried about though.
For the so with the drive that's already in the PS5, can you just add this memory stick in there as well to add on? Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's correct. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm a little bit worried about. Right, like realistically, I'm a little bit worried about this, and the reason why is those hard drives that are in the PlayStation, they're attached to the board. They're not removable. Yeah. Right. So the one that comes with the PlayStation, if that shit ever fails, you got to send your PlayStation in, or your PlayStation is going to be broken.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, and that's one thing that really bothers me a little bit, because technology fails, right? Like, we know this, and I've had hard drives fail.
So the memory is soldered onto the board?
Yes.
I think they're just saying that. I think it may be just like an extra enclosure you would have to like have like a proprietary screwdriver to unscrew.
I hope they don't solder it to the board.
For what? For what? What are you talking about?
Because it will make repairs so more difficult. You know what I mean? I think like it's probably just encased in a way you can't get to it, but you can remove it if you're like a repairman or something like that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No. It can't be removed. Where are you going to get another one from?
From Sony. It has to be sent in.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. If your hard drive, if your console breaks though, if that hard drive, if it fails, you got to send your entire console in.
Right.
Yo, my man Poppy 2K in the building.
Xbox too, though. The Xbox, you can't take it out either.
Well, no, I'm not saying that this is a console versus console thing, an Xbox versus PlayStation thing. I'm only talking about what I'm concerned about with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if
Yeah.
all the hard drives in the Xbox break, nigga. That shit don't matter to me, dog.
Well,
I'm not
I'm
getting
saying,
the
like,
Xbox.
Yeah, I just don't like the fact that it's soldered onto the board. That's
Yo,
like,
so this is what I'm gonna ask here. Right?
I don't know if it's like that though.
This is what I'm gonna ask here. So we have pricing with this thing. So I'm gonna compare to only the 1 terabyte, right? The 1 terabyte is $230 for this thing, right? The read and write speed is way faster than what Xbox is offering on their Seagate storage, which is $10 cheaper. And this is the issue when it comes to proprietary stuff, is that nobody's going to be able to challenge them with this price here. Microsoft can have this price up here forever and not get touched. You know what I mean? But the thing is that, yo, you have a way better SSD here that's only $10 more. And you know what I mean? It's
better though.
The read and write speed is much faster.
Oh, I thought you meant the Xbox one was better. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I'm just saying that this is what having proprietary memory can it can be messed up.
Here's the thing, though, Jay. Samsung, their drives are always overly expensive for some fucking reason. We will have competition in this particular market, and you got the likes of WD. You got I don't think Seagate is going to be making anything specifically for the PlayStation because they have the deal with Xbox.
Well, they'll be making M.2 just for PCs, right? Why would they?
Right, but they're not going to make anything. They're not going to go out of their way to make anything fast enough for the PlayStation. Why?
That would make no sense. They're making PCIe 4.0.
They are
SSDs. Right. Why would they slow it down? So when Samsung,
I'm not saying that they're going to slow it down. I'm just saying they're not going to go out of their way to make something that will particularly fit in a PlayStation. Remember, it has to fit within the constraints of the dimensions of the port for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that shit sells, you gonna change quick.
It ain't if it sells. The PlayStation is already selling.
They're gonna have a teardown this week, right, from the Japanese dudes?
Hell no,
it's most likely going to be a hands-on.
I don't know if it's going to be a teardown.
I think they're going to show off the UI though. I think.
Did you see the Xbox? Did you see the Xbox people? They was like, yeah, we got an Xbox. So currently, I can't show the UI. I can't show you the games, but I can tell you.
But we've already seen it though. We've already seen it.
I'm like, yo, so what are you going to tell people? Everything that we already know already is just coming out from a different mouthpiece. That's basically what you're doing. Crazy.
I don't know what Sony is doing though, man. Like, I've been trying to figure this shit out for the longest, but I just can't read these niggas, dog. The reason why I say that is they have said little to nothing, bro. We know Do y'all realize we've pre-ordered the PlayStation 5 and we know nothing about that motherfucker? Literally.
We don't know how it works.
This is why I'm telling y'all, I know that the fucking PlayStation is gonna fucking sell gangbusters, bro. We don't know a single thing except for its PS5 and games. I'm talking about Xbox done did breakdowns. They done had fuck niggas fly out and put together their monstrosity, right? Like they've had niggas
cardboard cutouts of the system, what the size is.
Yeah. Cardboard cutouts of the shit. Like they have done, let me tell you, they have done an excellent job of promoting what you'll get with the Xbox. And it never makes a difference because every time Sony comes out and says one little thing, niggas totally forget about everything that Xbox has done.
Through the water, man.
That shit is crazy to me, dog. Sony gonna come out and show the goddamn UI one day and niggas gonna be like, damn, what did that Xbox UI look like again?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know I seen that bitch before, but what the fuck does it look like?
What's an Xbox?
What is an Xbox? Right?
Yeah, I pre-ordered that. Let me cancel that real quick.
What's this charge on my card?
Yo, and I'm gonna be real, bro. I thought, cause I'm like a spontaneous motherfucker, and I got way more money than common sense, my nigga. I was like, yo, when them pre-orders open for the Xbox, my nigga, I'm probably gonna jump on that shit and get one because I'm retarded, right? Bruh, the pre-orders open, nigga. I was like, Y'all niggas have fun, my nigga. Like I'm done with Xbox, my nigga. Their hardware, I'm over that shit.
I'm just gonna build my PC and that's it.
Hey man, that would be the smart move because you would really have the better multiplats at that point.
Yeah.
Yo, I was right there with you. Sick, like during the pre-orders and stuff. Normally, you know, everybody get the new hardware jitters of like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? I can't. Yo, I was like, I'm good, bro.
I was like, I'm good, nigga. I don't want that shit, dog.
We good, bro.
Nah, but that's why I say that's why I say, bro. Like, Microsoft has done unrepairable damage this generation, bro, and I know I'm not the only one. I don't get excited when they talk about hardware at all. Not at all. Nigga, they haven't showed a single fucking game since when? When was the last time they showed a new game?
Grounded.
Stop it.
No, I think you're right.
Everwild, I guess.
Battletoads. Battletoads
not even a game, though.
No. I'm not talking about them CGI trailers. I'm talking about an actual game running on the Xbox.
Everwild is not even a game. They don't have the concept.
That shit is a thought. Yeah. It's a fucking thought. Like,
nah, damn Safari shit's Pokemon Snap, nigga. That's what that shit's gonna look like. He's walking around a goddamn fucking CGI world and shit. Like,
yo, so I just got somebody just told me. Shout out to my man Talus Gaming. He said that they're letting people play Genshin Impact a day early. So it comes out tomorrow. So you guys can play it now if you have it already preloaded.
That Breath of the Wild phone?
Yeah.
Man, cut it the fuck out. I'm playing. Cut it the fuck, bruh. Let me tell you. Every time they see that fucking cell shaded art style, all of a sudden it's Genshin. I mean, it's Zelda Breath of the Wild, bruh. I've tried on several occasions to play Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that shit is garbage, bro. It is absolute trash, my nigga. And I love Nintendo, but god damn, dog.
I realize how young these niggas are, right? Because Xbox niggas are now saying like RPGs are coming back to Xbox, like the original OG Xbox. Like this is the RPG box now. I'm like, all the niggas who are alive now or who are championing Xbox, they never had an OG Xbox. They never played Jade Empire. They never played Knights of the Old Republic. They never played none of them.
They never played the first Gears brute force.
Them niggas started in 360, and them niggas is mad delusional. You know what I mean? Like they don't know what the hell. They don't know how any history in gaming. They just know that.
You know what's funny? These niggas didn't even play Oblivion, bro. I know they didn't. They didn't play that. These guys that talk about Bethesda, they don't play Bethesda games, bro.
Yo, I finally see it now. Somebody told me about this earlier. Yo, Jacob Walker, what up, man? Where people is I guess this is the new rant, this is the new rage, guys. That Demon Souls on PS5 remake is gonna be 1440p 60 frames, right? And so this is a tweet I just saw.
In the performance mode or period?
I don't know. I don't know what the mode is. I didn't see the video.
Who confirmed this?
Digital Foundry, the gods at Digital Foundry is what people's using. So this is what this. I don't know what it's doing. I just saw on my timeline where he said PS5 Demon Souls remake, 1440p 60. So the PS5 actually competing with the Series S because there's an article here saying the Series X targets 1440p 120 with ray tracing support. Listen,
you know what this is my hold on before you go on a rant. This is my issue.
Oh, I was about to go on a rant.
People were saying, oh, you know, it doesn't have to be 4K 60. It can be 1440p 60. What do these PC niggas say? Oh, 4K 60. No, 1440p is the sweet spot. The sweet spot is 1440p. What?
That's not even my rant, bro. My rant is going to be, did you see Dirt 5? And you have the audacity.
Yo, the resolution still has to have the assets behind it, no matter what resolution it's at. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. This Dirt 5 gave me a headache the last time where's this shit at? Yo, where this shit at, dog? Look at this. Xbox
and that
Series
was what, 120 frames?
Gameplay. This is 120. I don't know if this is supposed to be 120 that they're formulating here. So let's go to 1440p 60, shall we? Yeah, looks like
Switch version, nigga.
this game looks like pure dog shit, dog.
Bro, it looks like Valhalla. It looks like trash, nigga. Like I'm sick of this shit.
Yo, these Xbox dudes, yo.
bro.
You guys suck at arguments. You guys suck at debates. You
What is
guys,
this, VR
you guys
game?
suck at games. Yo,
Nah, this ain't VR. That's just in first person.
I need you guys to
Looks like a VR game. The assets, like fuck.
y'all just need to stop mentioning PlayStation in your mouth, yo. I promise you. Look at this, man.
What is this?
It's 360.
Why is it so choppy?
This is Series S. This is what this dude has put. This is what he's trying to compare to Demon Souls, bro.
Bro, how?
Also, your chaos, my serenity said you can't actually play Genshin Impact yet. There's maintenance going on until 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Damn, so they played niggas.
So they say
you can download it, sure.
you gotta wait till 11.
And so once I beat Mafia 1, I'm gonna go back and finally finish World of Final Fantasy, man. That's one of the few games I want to like beat before PS5. So I'm gonna go back and get that
that's
far.
one of my favorite games this gen. But yo, this is why I brought that. This is why I showed this gameplay, JD. Is because we have these fuck niggas over
Free
here.
upgrade.
This nigga talking about Series S targets 120 frames because he's trying to bash. I don't even know where this article, this video, Demon Souls remake gameplay trailer breakdown. He's
That's
talking about
definitely Digital Foundry.
yeah, this is Digital Foundry, the trailer. The trailer was even in the trailer's in 4K.
But see, this
60.
is an estimation. He's not even confirming. This is just them saying we think it's going to be 4K 30.
Yeah.
40.
Same thing with what you call it.
Pass the shit off as facts, bro.
Niggas don't even have the. I think it's those niggas don't even have the game. So how would they be able to do anything? That's why I keep wondering why niggas keep coming up with all these.
They doing
the
the trailer analysis things.
Well, now it's like the video. Like okay, good job, guys.
But I know the trailer for Demon Souls was in 4K 60. Can I find it?
If you go to the playlist, you probably go to the playlist. Just like I think it's a PS5 event playlist. Go to the top.
I don't think they put the video back up.
Oh shit! They took it down, right?
No,
Yeah,
they did put it back up. I remember seeing it.
What, Demon Souls?
Yeah.
They put it back up. You gotta go under the playlist and then go to their.
Oh, see right here. I got it right here.
Yo, can we not get some love to this Hogwarts game? This shit is like the fucking surprise of the fucking whole showcase to me.
As you can see, it's in 4K 60.
No, it is 4K 60.
Nah, according to Digital Foundry's analysis.
The trailer analysis, it's 1440p. which is wild, man. I don't know, man. I watch Digital Foundry, but I don't listen for their opinions and shit.
What blows my mind the most is niggas think 1.8 teraflops is such a huge leap. Like, how?
Because 12 is greater than 12 is greater than 10.
Hey, yo, nigga, that Xbox could have been 10.8, nigga. They'd have been like, yo, it's better. Fuck y'all.
Right, 11.1 and shit. Niggas would have lost their minds. Like,
Niggas think a 1.8 teraflop difference matters.
They don't
It's
give a
crazy,
fuck,
bro.
man. What was the PS4? A PS4 Pro? Was it what? 4 point what?
4.2.
And the Xbox was 6, right?
6.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's even a greater margin. And you know what I mean? And I don't know.
PlayStation had better games.
Mari, synths don't matter over there on the Xbox side, bro.
Yo, no,
Games on the
yo,
OG PlayStation even look better than on the X.
I'm
Yo,
just trying to figure out how niggas are so loyal to Xbox. Like, what game came out in the last 2
There are
years
no
that
games.
made niggas fucking so loyal to this brand? Like, I don't understand.
The ecosystem and friends is what they say.
hey yo, bro, I still
cheap
ask,
games.
I still ask myself is how these niggas is on this high horse, bro, on Xbox. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If PlayStation was producing, like, I'm a PlayStation fan, right? PlayStation producing Xbox type games. I'm not on no high horse making videos on PlayStation like, yo, these games are amazing. I'm not doing it. the way how these dudes are, yo, they on these podcasts, they come through and it's like their head is up in the air, like yo, Xbox
They
is the
think
best.
they think they better than PlayStation. It's like you seen what PlayStation been giving you. Xbox been giving you the past 4 years, bro. 5 years. Come on, bro.
I don't
You got
get
no
it.
room.
Yo,
You
look
got
at
no room to
look at the
talk
lighting
no
on
shit.
this shit, bro.
Yeah, Xbox niggas have the second best version of every game on their console. You know what I mean? Every exclusive they have is gonna be second best to PC, no matter what. So I don't understand how you could be even talking shit about that.
Yo, watch this. This is gonna be the SSD at work when he phases through the world. That's the entire world loading in an instant when he goes through the fog. That shit is amazing. I couldn't believe that when I watched. I was like, yo, he because they did a comparison of OG Demon Souls with this.
Oh yeah, the
Bro,
load
that's the
time.
entire world. Yeah, watch when he goes through this fog right here. That's the whole. He going through the entire world.
My thing is that look at
Bro, that was the world loading instantly. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
bro.
pretty nice.
Look at the attention to detail on the enemies. Like I've never seen a Souls game so like you can see the facial animations of these guys like clearly.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy good, bro. This is the dude that I got bodied and I put the game down, but not knowing that you're supposed to die with this dude. And when I first played this, I was like, I ain't playing this, man. I was like, get out of here. And I turned that game off, bro.
Yeah, I never played Demon Souls. I'm gonna play it on PS5.
I cannot sit here and give these Xbox influencers that much credit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck if Jesus was following Xbox. I can't do it, bro. I don't understand how you could let somebody else determine your whole gaming preference and identity.
Look at this game, bro. This looks better than anything on Xbox.
The Xbox.
This shit's 40p, nigga. What are you talking about? Digital Foundry told me otherwise, nigga. I'm not buying this shit.
Just look at the animations, bro, and the detail of these enemies, man.
That's really good. They need to snatch up Blue Point, man. Stop playing. They gotta snatch up Blue Point.
Jesus.
Let Blue Point be the remake studio, man. I said this shit.
And yo, they pumping out these remakes pretty fast. Didn't they just pull out what's the game
Colossus
called?
was like
Colossus
2 years ago.
Was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yo, how much?
I
How
think
big
they
is
were
the
working on
studio?
both games. I think they were working on both games simultaneously, though, too.
How big are they though?
I'm not sure.
Blue Point Games. They got over 90 people as of early 2020.
90 people pumping out shit like this? Yeah. Yeah, Blue Point can definitely remake Legend of Dragoon.
So it makes you wonder how come 343 couldn't put out Halo. They have like 15,000 niggas and 25 studios in 32 different countries. Like
all that power,
with the cloud power. You know what I mean? Like
it's management. Niggas don't get it.
The cloud too. I thought the cloud was gonna actually like come to fruition after all the shit talking, but
I wouldn't be surprised if 343 is tired of making Halo games. I'm sure they want to make something else too. Shit.
Hey, yo, really and truly, I want to see somebody who is gonna buy this this memory card.
Oh, they're gonna buy them, trust, and they're gonna be happy. I saw your boy King David hyping that shit up.
Oh, King, he's buying.
That nigga said he thinks Phil for giving them a memory card that can just be put in and out and you have to do any extra shit. I'm like, what? Because you don't have to screw in one screw. That's a W. I'm like, yeah. See, this is why I can't talk. That's why I can't follow these niggas anymore, bro. On Twitter, bro. I had to stop. Like, it's just giving me too much fucking heart attacks.
He said the convenience.
King
is wild, yo.
220, I guess it's fire. I mean, like Six said, once they put out more SSDs, the price is gonna go down dramatically. Just like the third edition, the third gen ones went down. Mm-hmm. Because when I first bought my fucking terabyte, that shit was like $400 or $500 for Gen 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas don't even know the fucking pain that PC niggas is paying over here. Like, shit.
I wonder if they're gonna put out like 2 or 3 terabyte memory sticks. Because I'll buy it.
My RAM costs like $300 to $400. You know what I mean? That's a whole fucking system.
I want to see what's going on with the externals SSDs. You know what I mean? If that shit go for, I'll gladly pay for that and plug that thing in. Upload all the from this external to that if they have that SSD external. upload that, all that to that, and plug it at my PlayStation 5, and then I'll be Gucci.
My thing is, why is people pretending that they have like 20 games loaded up that they're playing all at the same time? Like,
I do.
No, you don't.
I was gonna say I got like 200 games downloaded on my console, bro.
Yeah. Yo, real talk.
Goddamn anomaly, bro. He's like Neo, bro. This nigga plays so many fucking games so fast. I'm like, damn.
On my PlayStation, I got no games downloaded on my PlayStation. Everything on my SSD, and I got over 200 some games on my SSD.
Yeah, I just know that Avengers
on
trash,
my SSD. Oh no, the Avengers fire.
Avengers fire.
Yeah, what happened to that shit?
I was playing it yesterday.
Yeah,
What you
I'm
mean,
almost platinum it. I'm
Yeah, I'm 90% with the trophies, nigga.
Y'all niggas don't count. Like, you can't count niggas who play games. Like, I'm talking about like
Niggas that play games don't count. It's for the fun.
I'm talking about the people on Twitter who always talk about they play games, but they actually don't. I'm talking about the people who hype these games that never buy them. Like,
Yo, this nigga's.
y'all, you can't count y'all niggas. Y'all niggas actual gamers.
Avengers actually give you your like, they give you like stats, so they send you emails and let you know like your main character and what's your percentiles and all that. Yo, I know a lot of people probably dropped this game because they got my Thor as the 1%. that's how crazy this nigga is.
Yeah, a lot of folks definitely dropped the game, but the game is good. Like I love it. I was playing it yesterday because now I can do mega hives, and that's solo. That shit is fun as hell.
I think I'm gonna wait until they drop like the ultimate edition, all the characters and shit and all that nonsense.
You're gonna be waiting a while, nigga.
I don't know,
They
man.
coming out till next year, boy. That's like end of next year.
Game of the Year edition should be soon, right? Like December.
Nah, we ain't even get our first character yet.
Oh yeah,
Kate Bishop don't come till next month.
Yeah, she come. Yeah, next month she come in, and then
she come next month.
Hawkeye.
So. Hawkeye come November, and the Spidey's in March of 2021. The game is fire though, man. Like the combat, the missions. I don't know. I love the game, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's very addictive.
It's funny too, because like niggas say they don't like this, but they love Marvel Ultimate Alliance and they love that Black Order shit on the Switch. Niggas is just they just mad because nigga, it's the same. It's fucking Marvel Ultimate Alliance on crack. That's all it is. That's all it is. But they love that, but they hate this. Man, stop it, man.
I don't hate the game. Bro. I just thought when I was playing I thought some of the mission structures were just repetitive. Like I didn't want to get into all that.
No, I'm saying like niggas in the community, they hate the game because of the whole Spider-Man situation.
That's retarded.
They wrote the game off because of the Spider-Man exclusivity, where niggas with PlayStation said they wasn't supporting the game because of, I want everybody to be able to experience Spider-man. Like nigga,
but
you ain't Malcolm X. You ain't Martin Luther King. Nigga, sit the fuck down.
No. But I guess you fail to realize
experience Fallout games, though, right?
What you fail to realize is that those people only said that because those are the people that be like, well, I play all my multiplats on the Xbox, but I play exclusives on the PlayStation. Don't call them niggas PlayStation dudes, nigga. They not PlayStation guys.
How does that make sense?
Because they want a reason to want an Xbox. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Like we've seen these multiplats, bro. Like you are hard pressed to tell me that these multiplats just look fucking on default to fucking Red Dead Redemption, nigga. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that bum ass game.
Hey, yo, is people gonna default to Xbox now with the multiplayer because they took away the year subscription? So that technically means if you don't have that year covered now and going forward, you will be paying more money to play online on Xbox.
This took the year away?
Yeah, they took the year away.
So what you could buy then?
Just 3 months and you can buy something now, but they're not distributing it.
You got to buy Ultimate.
Yep.
Ultimate for $15 a month.
I mean, they should have did that shit. Why they try to like creep that shit in there? Like niggas can see what you're doing. They're trying to force everybody into Game Pass Ultimate. Just put that shit out there and cancel everything else. What is their issue? Like,
yo, shout out to my man Envy Dub. He said, anyone copying Rare Replicant? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a day one, man.
It don't come out till April.
Yeah, April 21st.
Yeah, I'm telling niggas now, bro. Once y'all see that Game Pass exclusive, that's when you know we lost. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you right now. It's gonna come one day. It's gonna be a Game Pass exclusive, and that's when you know we lost the war.
I wonder if once they start doing Game Pass exclusivity, I wonder how people will react to that.
They're gonna love it, nigga.
You know what it is though. Like
it adds more value to Game Pass.
It's scary because that's how they talk about Game Pass now. It's like this is a great value for Game Pass. Oh, this brings a good incentive to get Game Pass. They're kind of treating it like, you know, some of these games going to Game Pass is exclusive anyway. So now actually having like a real exclusive Game Pass is gonna be a scary time, man. Gonna be a scary time.
I gotta ask y'all. So once shit do Game Pass exclusive, y'all gonna buy into it?
Fuck no.
Who? Nah, like I said, I'm over. I'm done with Xbox, bro. I'm not buying no Xbox, man.
I'm like sick. I'm building my backlog right now, so when I'm an old man, I have all these old games that are still good to play. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like
yeah, nah. This shit is some crazy shit, bro.
Like, I'll pirate this shit.
Because with Amazon, Apple, Google, and fucking Xbox, and not even PS Now, like that's just gonna become more and more prevalent. Because like whatever, no matter what we say, our kids and our kids' kids are gonna be used to this streaming shit. They're gonna be used to Spotify. They're not used to paying for anything. They're just used to having a service and then enjoying the content, Netflix, all that shit. You know what I mean? So we're a dying breed, bro. Like we saw gaming come into fruition, and we might see that shit die. You know what I mean? Like it's over, bro. Like.
Yo, RE3,
it'd be a whole different landscape.
Man, we are what our parents and grandparents were. We the complaining generation.
Yo,
we the complaining generation now.
Yo, that's real. That's real talk, though. That's real talk. That's real talk. That's real talk.
We are the generation stuck in the past and can't look to the future.
Yo, if you guys haven't played Nier yet, it's on sale for like $20. The Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, if y'all need to check out that Big in Japan sale on PlayStation.
Man,
Store.
These niggas don't care about no games, bro. What are you talking about? I just want to see the outrage.
We the old men, bro. We the old men.
I'm kind of tempted, bro. Cause I see Resident Evil 3 for $30. I'm like
$30. Yeah. I bought all of the Trial of the Cold Steel games. I'm gonna I'm glad I waited on the sale.
Which Resident Evil 3 edition is that for $30?
The remake.
No, which edition?
Regular.
Oh, that's the regular. That's the regular.
I think it's regular. I have to look.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Let me see. I bought that shit on Steam the other day. Mad cheap.
Yo, this JoJo Bizarre game only for $9 got me tempted.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That game was good.
Yeah, the Eyes of Heaven bundle.
Yeah, that game was pretty good.
Yeah, these Steam sales is where it's at, nigga. That niggas
the Resident Evil 3 remake. It's the bundle, so it's the whole thing. So you get all the shit.
I didn't see the bundle. Is it the bundle for it?
Yeah, it's the bundle. Yeah, it's the bundle for $30.
Okay, that ain't bad. I might pick that shit up now.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing is, I never really liked Resident Evil 3 like that, and I've always said that
shit. RE2.
Nah, I've already beat Platinum RE2, but RE3, I was like, I'm not buying that shit at full price, bro. I'm just not gonna do it.
What? Yo, Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection for $15.
I might finally get that now too. I was like, yo, I'm not paying full price for that shit either. You giving me a whole bunch of like Sega Genesis games, nigga, like and nah, I'm good.
Yeah, because
they got the Yakuza Remaster collection for $32. That's not bad.
The one that I
Nino
wanted,
Kuni Deluxe is $50.
The one that
I already
wanted,
got all the Nino Kuni games.
Yep, same here.
My thing with Nino Kuni is when I play Nino Kuni, I only want to play Nino Kuni. Like I gotta be in that mode where I'm only focused on this game. I can't be hopping between games with that.
Yo, with Nier Automata, that's the Eurohigh edition too. So yeah, definitely $20. That's a good deal.
Yeah. What that come with though? They had DLC for
they come with the it's like a mini expansion when you get new enemies in the game. Right. And I think you get a new weapon or something like that.
That shit ain't free?
Nah. Monster. Y'all funny. Monster Hunter, Iceborne, $30. I might snatch this up, man.
$30 for Iceborne?
Yeah,
that should have been free. I bought the original Monster Hunter back when it came out. Like when did that come out?
That expansion. I was like, damn man, I gotta. When that game first came out, you had to pay. I think it was $40 or $50 for Iceborne, and I'm like,
but I gotta pay for that though. Like, did they do anything different? I mean, is it the same textures and shit?
New story. Shit. You just gotta add. There's more story and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
new monsters and all that.
But
stuff.
Why can't I get that? I should be able to get that for free because I bought.
I agree.
The original game.
I don't know why I gotta pay Iceborne because the shit should be free.
I mean, so it looked the same and everything.
Yeah, it looked the same.
Microsoft is doing it. It should be for free.
Yeah.
I agree.
I know a lot of people don't get them. They don't even get the joke, dog.
They'll understand in due time.
Hey, yo, man, my man, Enko, man, that's my guy too, man. My man talking about ponies is damage control. I'm like, what we damage controlling, man?
If anything, ponies be overreacting, in my opinion. Them niggas is going out of control.
Damage controlling what though?
Spider-Man.
Are you kidding me? Ponies is killing that shit. Like Ponies is literally
no. What is the damage control?
The damage control is having it should be free. The remaster.
Why should it be free? What remasters have we got for free this gen?
That's what I was saying.
But that's the problem. Niggas can't see past the fact that it's a remaster.
Yeah, but what remasters have we gotten for free? Because I mean, Saints Row, didn't they just release a remaster of Saints Row?
Yes, they did.
Was that free?
Yeah. And know what? I have Saints Row 3 on Steam, but it was only on Epic, so I couldn't get the free upgrades and shit. Like,
the only thing about Witcher 100 Night, man, because they got Witcher 100 Night 2 for 20, and I really want to buy this game, but Witcher 100 Night 1, man, it had that time bullshit like fucking Little Witch Academia, and I didn't like that, man.
That was actually a remaster of the PS2 game, but part 2 is actually it's the actual sequel to the
it's actual sequel. But I want to know if it's got that time bullshit, man, because that Little Witch Academia, I was so pissed off, man.
Yeah, I hate that time stuff. I hate that.
Yo, did y'all realize that there is a subset of I can't even call them gamers, but people who buy games only for the photo mode?
Yeah. Right? Yeah, there's people who there's people who spend they do all this crazy shit to photos and shit and sell them and shit and all.
Oh, you talking about the dude on Twitter? There's a dude on Twitter he have the best pictures on photo mode. I can't do them shits. I forgot his name though, yo.
Yeah, but I be asking myself do you even play the game? When do you play the game?
Well, I feel like that's how Sunny Legend is. I think he only gets those games to just do the gift.
Nah, but Sunny Legend, you have to play the game to actually get the gifts.
Because his skills are out of control. You know what I mean?
You got to level up the character to get those moves and all that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he be doing shit. I didn't even know it was in game. I'm like that last of us shit. I was like, yo, I didn't know you can backslide on your ass and shit. I was like, yo.
Yeah, me too.
It's him and that other dude. I think his name is Much something.
Much.
Bank or something like that. Yeah.
Yo, to this day, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the backslide for last.
You gotta be pressing back and hold circle.
Hey, bro, I try. It ain't work for me. I tried again, but it ain't working for me.
Yo, man, Nino Kuni 2. If y'all ain't got that, bro, that's such an amazing game, man. Pick that shit up.
That game gonna give you the feels, man. Give you the feels.
Oh yeah. Pick that.
World of Final Fantasy as well, man. Go play that game. You guys, Final Fantasy fans, motherfuckers don't want to play. That's a Final Fantasy dream game right there, man. Fan service.
Fuck Square until they give me a Tactics remake. Them niggas may remake every other fucking game in the whole goddamn fucking catalog except for Tactics. That shit is bullshit.
Tactics.
Yo, Tactics yo, that's the GOAT, nigga. That shit on PS1, that shit blew my mind when I played that.
Tactics is a classic. Tactics is a classic. You can't say fuck classic.
I Am Setsuna, that's a good game. Y'all need to pick that up.
100%. That's gonna give you your tears too. That's gonna make you cry. Well,
I had that shit.
I can finish that low key.
I gotta play I Am Setsuna, man. I gotta get back into a lot of JRPGs, bro.
I'm stuck at the ice boss, man. I can't beat him.
Was that game Dragon Quest? I guess it gotta be Dragon Quest 11.
Dragon Quest, yo, that game is what's going. Yo,
that's a game I gotta finish, man. I gotta finish
that Dragon Quest. I'm actually waiting until the new version of it come out.
Edition.
That's an amazing game.
I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do that too. Yo, you know what happened? I was playing Sekiro, right? So I'm playing Sekiro, and I'm at the end of Sekiro, but I wanted to beat the boss, and I didn't want to start over because it was, when you have your auto saves on, it will override your upload, right? So I was like, let me turn off the cloud save, right? I turned off the cloud save, but I forgot to turn it back on with Sekiro, and something happened with my PlayStation where I had to reinitialize it. So all of my data got deleted. That was on the PlayStation. And yo, the backup save and all that was gone too. Where my what you call it? My Dragon Quest. No more save for that. It was gone. So yo, I legit if you go on my YouTube channel, I got like all the bosses got level up strats, all that stuff. All of that deleted, bro. And I had to start. I was like, I'm not starting that. I was like 60, 70 hours in this game, and I got to start all over again, bro.
Yo, that's the way I was with Avengers, bro. That's why I'm waiting for PS5 to play Avengers again, bro, because my save got corrupted, bro. Right after I beat the game, I don't know what the fuck happened, but now when I fucking load the game up, it's just an infinite load screen.
Damn.
That's why literally my trophy stopped at 44%, bro. And I'm just like, I'm not finna do this. I'm gonna wait until PlayStation 5 come out and then I'll play it again.
The most grindy trophy is gonna be them Hive missions because you gotta do 50 of them shits, man. Yep. And I'm just doing that shit.
The Hive and the 150 level. I'm at 459, bro.
Nah, if you sign in now, because they did the update with the patches, you get like 400 polymorph materials, so you can do it.
Oh, say less.
Yo, what games are even coming out from before launch that are even worth playing? Like, I'm struggling to play.
Control. Beyond Light, Destiny.
Cyberpunk. I'm playing that on. I'm playing that on PC.
That comes out after launch, though.
Cyberpunk come out on
19th of November.
Oh, come on, 19th? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I want to play Crash. I want to play Crash.
Yeah, games before the launch of the new systems. Like, I'm struggling. I'm playing Control again for the second time.
I'm playing Mafia right now.
Control is fire. I like Control, bro. I don't know. I like the story. I've been reading other little case files and shit.
No. Control is fire, bro. Look, I don't know why Control got the hate that it got. Like, I really don't understand.
Control was great. It's just that shit was. The frame issue in that game on PS4 was just bad, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I'm at the It's a great game.
I'm at the end of that game. I'm at the end of that game, and I stopped playing it because I was like, "Yo, they're gonna have to fix this game. I can't keep pausing or going to a menu, and this shit. I'm scared this shit's gonna crash, bro." So I was like, "Nope, I'll wait for it."
A lot of issues.
I knew Amazon was about to come out with a game service, bro, because they have their own game development teams already, bro. So I knew something was gonna come from out of that.
Plus, they got their own Twitch.
Yeah, the whole Luna thing. I'm not really.
Rumpleneck asks, "What's your thoughts on Amazon Luna?" I didn't even look at the video of the Amazon Luna thing yet. Is there like a YouTube video?
I know. You know what I know about Luna? I know Luna is going to require me to pay a monthly fee, and I know it's going to require internet. So both of those, I'm straight on. Same thing with Stadia. Like Stadia got some games, and Stadia works, right? Like a lot of people like to talk shit about Stadia, but that shit works, and it works well. The problem is nigga, do you really want your gaming to be regulated by your internet? What happens if you have an outage in your area? So you got to stop all your gaming because of that? Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah. I don't think this even links to like a Prime, right? It's like a separate subscription.
Yeah, it's a separate subscription. Now, if they really want to make that shit look interesting, if you have Prime, then you also have Luna. Nigga, that shit'll be free for me, my nigga.
Yeah, I have time. Luna, nigga.
I'll be like, okay.
But that's how they know. That's how they know they can get gamers, bro. Because
the thing is, though, is all the games you already have, though. Like, what's the incentive though to actually even turn it on?
Yeah, that's what I don't even understand. Like, and that's the same thing with Stadia. All the games that Stadia has, besides like a few indie exclusives, like you already own those games. You already play those games natively now. What would be the perk of you playing that shit over an internet connection, bro? Like, I don't play games like that on the go, bro. Like, that's why I don't understand how niggas even be like, yo, that's a perk for me. Hey, man, I was in the bus station, nigga. I was playing fucking Stadia. Nigga, you would have got your fucking head knocked off. You'll get your head knocked off.
I
don't play games at work, nigga. I'm working. Like, yo.
All right.
Bruh, I hate these commercials where they over exaggerate like the whole premise of their console or whatever it is. This chick is in Times Square playing Luna. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass. Look at that dude's like, hey, I got one. Yeah, sit your ass down, man. I hate commercials like this, bro, with a passion.
Why do that control low key look like a Switch Pro controller, my nigga?
It is. It is.
Yo, why don't they do that too? Like have like a Times Square like games like esports event where they put it on all the fucking screens and shit? That'd be crazy.
But you know what it is? You know what it is with this stuff? This is not marketed to you. This is marketed to that cell phone gamer that just casually play, and they trying to turn the cell phone gamers like, oh look, it's as accessible as your cell phone, but that's on your TV or anything everywhere else. That's what they're trying to get to with these people.
This guy,
but you're not even reaching cell phone gamers with this shit though, because cell phone gamers, they like those games that you can easily jump in and out of, bruh. Not, oh man, damn, I hope I get to the save point before I, have to turn this shit off. You know what I mean? Like Candy Crush.
Like
Candy Crush, nigga, you just swipe up on your phone and that shit is gone. And then when you come back to it,
Yeah, true. Good point. That's a good point.
Niggas love that bubble witch. Like they're all the same game, which started confusing me. They're all just bejeweled. Like I don't understand why they make the same game 50 different times, 50 different skins, and people still play that shit like it's brand new.
Now ain't no Pops ain't playing no goddamn games, dog. That nigga look like he owns 7 businesses, my nigga. He ain't playing no goddamn games, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Niggas
you ain't got time to
to
play games.
Shit like this. Niggas is not sitting in the fucking bed with a phone attached to a controller playing games. Like who the fuck is doing that?
No lie. Like back in the day when I was handheld hardcore, my Vita and my PSP, I used to be in the bed like this, but as I'm older,
my Switch, I sit up.
Yeah, as I'm older,
I sit up with my Switch and I play this. I can't be laying down like that in the bed playing my Switch and all. Come on, man. Stop it.
What I think Sony should do, because of course they gonna have to have their feet in this market as well. I mean, you're not gonna leave that money on the table, right? Yeah. I think they should put PS Now exclusively on iOS, just to spite Microsoft because they can't get that fucking Game Pass shit on there.
Damn. That'd be petty.
That's killer.
That would be petty.
They already have the remote play. That's on. What's that?
No. They do, but I'm talking about for those people who quote unquote want to play games on the go.
Yeah.
I'm about to be out though. I'm getting something to eat.
Yeah, I'm in the streams too, man. I'm getting something to eat. You can, you guys can say your outros.
I am hungry as fuck, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I had a sausage omelet for breakfast, so I'm kind of nice.
Yeah, this nigga's like I had a sausage omelet, nigga. We don't fuck with the pork over here, nigga.
Let me apologize to the PlayStation Nation real quick for calling y'all comments dumbass comments. Even though
no, fuck the PlayStation Nation, nigga.
Even though some of y'all comments, was dumbass comments, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Okay.
I don't.
You just lost.
Fuck y'all niggas.
10 subscribers.
Right.
Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck all y'all fake PlayStation ass niggas.
Yo, I can't believe the Cowboys game isn't gonna be on TV. I'm so tight right now.
Wait, it's not going to be on TV?
Not in my area.
I guess I was about to say.
Wait. Not in your area. What does that mean?
I live in Colorado, so they're showing the Rams and they're showing the Raiders. So
you live in Colorado, really?
So I won't.
No. Please tell me how that works, nigga. Are you telling me you don't have the channel that shows the fucking game?
No, it's gonna show a different game than the game I want to watch. Like
you can't stream it like from ESPN app.
I'm tripping. Like I'm tripping on this.
You know how
I thought every fucking place, as long as you have that specific channel, is playing that specific game. Am I wrong about that?
Man, you better watch that shit on a streamable.
Like, how? But I have NFL Game Day. I have the NFL Network, and I still can't see that shit. Like
how?
Watch the ESPN. Get the ESPN app. Or something.
Because that's like a
game is region locked.
Yeah, the games are region locked.
Nah, only in Colorado, my nigga. Only Colorado.
Yeah, I was gonna say New York. In New York, we see every game, bro.
What games play right now on Fox right now for you guys?
Let me go look.
Because right now on Fox for me, it's the Rams versus the Bills.
On Fox, I don't know.
I got Xfinity, nigga. I'm not the bootleg network.
Ew.
The nigga said ill.
Like on Fox, I'm watching the Rams and the Bills, and on CBS, it's the Raiders versus the Patriots. There's only 2 games on.
Watch the Giants versus the 49ers. Wait, hold on.
See what's on Fox.
Let me go to live TV real quick.
All right, that's where I'm going right now.
Rams at Bills. Is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
my team, formerly known as the Giants versus San Fran, is right now on Fox.
See, I can't see that.
But I'm saying like the Seahawks and the Cowboys, that's like a premier game. That's like the highlight game of the.
But that game comes on during the Broncos game, which is Colorado's fucking team. So
that's why you can't see that shit, nigga. Your team gonna be on front center, nigga.
All them niggas. Yo, I'm out there.
What's up, PlayStation Nation?
You don't even watch football, nigga.
Who? Nah, I don't. You right.
Who's that?
That's El Matador. That's El Matador. That's a closet Xbox nigga.
Yo, El Matador. Listen, I know El Matador finna go off when he say, "Man, you see what I mean, man? Phil, man, fuck this nigga, man." Like, yo. When you start off with man, it's about to be a problem.
Spencer.
Phil Spencer. He needs to cut it out. He's no good for gaming.
The problem with Xbox is like, okay, tell me, nigga.
Shout out to El Matador.
Yeah, Matador goes in, man. Matador need to get a YouTube channel.
Facts, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand how you guys don't like to do like YouTube channels. Like, you know what I mean? Just put the content out there sometimes. You never know, man.
I don't. But the thing is, I'm like sick. I don't like these niggas, bro. Like, I'll be berating my chat the whole time. I wouldn't even be trying to put it.
Yeah, he would. He would. I already know. This nigga be paying close attention to the chat, my nigga. So he catch every single thing, my nigga. Oh, like Jemiah would spend 2 hours just arguing with niggas. And I can see this nigga rage quitting. Man, fuck this shit, nigga. I'm about to make me some hamburgers in the oven, nigga. And
yo, you crazy? I'm making hamburgers right now.
I told you.
I be ignoring these niggas in the chat, bro. When I do podcasts sometimes, especially
I
don't look at the chat.
Nah, for real. Sometimes like niggas don't be looking at the chat, dog. Like we might be looking at a whole different website or a web page or something like that, dog. Sometimes you just be want to get your thoughts out, and while you getting your thoughts out, if you looking at the chat, bro, somebody is gonna derail you with some dumbass shit.
Nah, that's why I stopped looking, because like I'll see some crazy shit and I'll be like, hold up. Or like I'll be answering people questions and shit.
It throw you off a little bit.
Yeah. I'll be looking on Twitter when I talk.
I can see Jemiah, like, people talking shit about Cyberpunk, and he was just...
Oh, bro. I'm blocking niggas on site, nigga. It's blocked.
Yo, this nigga say Cyberpunk. Nigga, somebody might not even be talking about it. They might be talking about Cyber Connect, nigga. All he gonna see is cyber, and it's gonna be a rap, nigga. Cyber? No, nigga. Don't even speak the word cyber, nigga. The fuck is you, nigga? Man, fuck out of here, dog. You know what? I click this shit, nigga.
How hard it is. You don't know how hard it is for me to skip over every Cyberpunk slander tweet, nigga. I'd be like, my hands be fucking, I'd be like, no. Yo, I can't wait till this game drops so I can finally just play this shit and not have to worry about niggas talking shit.
Yeah, I will be
fucking melee combat in the goddamn game.
Yo, Choco, what's good, Choco? Shout out to Choco dancing.
Damn, yo, I ain't seen Choco in a minute, man.
Can deny that, you mind?
What happened?
Yo, did you guys know? Did you guys know that on the PlayStation blog they have like a whole breakdown of Godfall combat techniques again? They talk about the pole arm and the hammer.
That shit looks way better, bro. That shit got a super.
Yeah, that shit got an upgrade, bro.
Nah, they kept telling y'all niggas it was the alpha footage, nigga.
That is true.
Yeah, that ain't fighting put out some more footage, and niggas is like, yo, this shit looking amazing.
But the thing is, we've been spurned by a lot of beta and a lot of alpha shit. You know what I mean? This gen has been a lot of like fake alphas and shit. Like this is actual production quality game you're gonna put out 2 weeks later and shit. Like Anthem, I love Anthem, but I can't deny that game fucking like, oh my god.
Anthem is a looker, bro. Like it looks beautiful, bro. And quite frankly, I still believe that Anthem's flying mechanics are better than fucking Thor and Iron Man flying mechanics in Marvel Avengers, bro. Like they got the flying mechanics right in Anthem.
I'll say better than Thor, but it felt very similar to me with Iron Man that we could do.
Nah, it didn't though. Like it felt better. Like you gotta turn on Anthem again. I don't know if you still got that game or got it installed.
I deleted it.
I still got it installed, nigga. No, I still got it installed, nigga. Fuck that.
I don't have it installed. Deleted.
Jump on that shit and just take off from being posted up. Just take off, my nigga. That shit gonna feel much better, bro.
My only thing about Godfall is like we still don't know the premise of the game.
To
Like we know a
fight.
lot about like, you know, combat and how fighting works, and we know about the realms and stuff like that, but we haven't really seen the structure of how the game is.
Fight for your right to be a double dragon, bro.
No, they said something about like the gods, like something against fighting against the gods or something. I remember
Like we haven't seen like an entire mission
Like a
playthrough.
story trailer type of thing.
Not like it's still a trailer, but like a mission. Like we haven't seen a mission to kind of get the premise of how this is. It's
Yo,
kind of just been like snippets.
I'm a little bit of a hypocrite here, but I swear for God, if Anthem comes back with another version of that game, that shit better be free. I don't give a mother. I don't care what y'all niggas are saying. That shit better be free, my nigga. It better be free, dog. Like they better not charge. I don't even want to pay $5, nigga. I don't want to pay $4.99. I don't want to pay anything for that shit. If they come back with Anthem 2.0, bruh.
Yeah,
Yo,
That
listen,
shit better be free, dog.
Y'all don't understand, bro. I was super excited for that game, my nigga. Like, yo,
nigga, you nigga.
Who are you telling,
I
bro?
was defending the hell out of
bro,
that game,
yo, bro, I was on the
Nigga, I
street.
still am, nigga.
I was streaming that game, bro, and I'm playing this joint, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then
Yes,
yo, it crashed me twice. Oh my god, here we go. And then
Them
it loaded me up.
loading.
It loaded me up with some random dudes. And one thing with me, when it comes to me when playing a co-op game, I move very slow, bro, because I like to explore. I like what they put in this game. And you know, you have those dudes that just be rushing. And I was like, yeah, I can't play this game, bro. I can't play that Tesla shit. I'm sorry. Like, there's times for Persona, he would be doing like a mission in freaking Avengers, but when I'm doing Persona, I'm all in the back. So I was like, oh, let me collect these resources. And he's doing the actual mission, but it doesn't tether nobody. Anthem did that.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro, I can't do it, bro.
I think Anthem should have been PC only, at least till next gen. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, they should have pushed the whole game back.
that was the biggest. The consoles couldn't support Anthem. Like, I don't even know why they even attempted that shit.
I think they did right on stream. I was like, nah, I can't do this game. Can't do it.
Yo, I want to see them. I look, and I know we about to get out of here, but PlayStation need to do their own fucking breakdown, their own little
Yes.
showing everybody what's going on with the UI and stuff like that. They need to do their own version of that shit. I don't want to see no Japanese people, and no disrespect to Japanese people, but I'm just saying, bro, I won't be able to understand a single fucking thing that they saying, bro.
Exactly.
Like that shit means
I feel
nothing
like, I
to
feel
me,
like
dog.
Jeff Keighley's going to be doing one as well, though.
But
Nah,
he should, he should, dog.
Nah,
Somebody should.
I agree with you. He shouldn't be doing it either. PlayStation needs to control the narrative. PlayStation needs to teach people how this UI is. Not Jeff Keighley, not anybody else, not the Japanese YouTubers. PlayStation need to do that. If you want to do everything after with the Japanese YouTubers and get their thoughts on it, then you do that. But if you're not going to do an UI breakdown or whatever breakdown yourself, you're letting these influencers control the narrative on how they're letting you know how good the UI or how bad the UI is, rather than you just having concrete evidence and what you're teaching people how to use it, and boom, right there. Then you go from there. That's a bad job to me. Like, I get the Japanese thing, but nah, man, you should be doing it. You teach people how to do the UI if it's a big substantial change, and then you go out and give it to the influencers, man. That's how it should be done.
At least the stand coming with the motherfucker. Because boy, if I would have seen them talking about you got to buy the stand with this bit, like, are you crazy, nigga?
Yeah.
Do you see the way this motherfucker look, dog? This motherfucker gotta be on the stand, nigga. You ain't finna, man. You better include that shit in the price, nigga. Like, you ain't gotta include no goddamn mic no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now that bitch is in the controller. Yo, I want to see how that shit gonna work too, dog.
Well, I'm gonna be out for 5 burgers though. All right, niggas.
Yo, nigga, you better not burn your house down,
I'll
nigga.
need more recipes, nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm picking up.
Yeah, your mic breaking up heavy, dog.
Let me switch out that RTX bullshit.
Y'all niggas be easy, man. Yo, y'all ponies take it easy, man. Sony gonna come out for y'all niggas. Don't worry.
Hi, PC guy.
Yep.
I'm a centaur, man.
Cyberpunk is trash.
There you go.
I'm gonna see you on Twitter, nigga.
All right, bring it, boy. Bring it.
But yo, I'm about to get up out of
too.
here too, man. Finish up this Mafia. Yo, guys, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hit the like button.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Mafia came out, nigga?
Yeah, I've been playing this shit since Friday.
Wait, that came if you bought the trilogy, right?
Nah,
Like,
you
I
have to
don't
buy.
know, 'cause
You have to buy that separate, I think.
Yeah.
No, I bought the trilogy.
I
That's
bought
supposed
the
to come with
trilogy
everything.
too, and this shit didn't load for me. And
wait, so you had to rebuy it?
Yeah, so I bought it separate for 40. So,
Oh,
yeah.
hell nah, bro. I'm so
the trilogy shit didn't work for me.
I'm sure because I bought the trilogy. It said that it's gonna come with the remaster, but that shit was gonna come at a later date. Mafia 3 and Mafia 2, bro.
What was
trash.
what was the official date? Is it Friday or is it this Tuesday?
No, Friday.
So last Friday.
Last Friday was the official release date of was the official release of Mafia.
Oh, I'm finna go and try and download that bitch right now, boy.
I'm gonna be mad if that worked because like I tried to download. I was looking for it in my shit, and I couldn't find it didn't auto download. I couldn't find it anywhere. Only 2 and 3, so I just rebought it for 40. Really fuck it. So I've been playing that since Friday. That's really all I've been playing.
Damn, Persona, man. Yo, Andrew Wilkins was good, man.
It looked good. It's good as fuck. It's really good. They did a good job on this remake. Yeah.
Is it better than part 2?
Yes. In terms of looks, yes. The aiming is shitty though. I can't just fuck with
the aiming always been shitty in that game though.
Yeah. It's bad. But the story and everything, the driving is ass too. Bad.
The driving has always been ass in that game.
I mean, you're talking about 2K, man. Like, they have been very lazy, especially with part 2. That shit was running like trash.
Yeah. But outside of that,
all right,
story, shit like that is good.
Easy, guys. I'm getting up out of here, man.
All right,
Thank you for letting a nigga come through, Jay Barry, and speak that truth.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good show, bro.
PlayStation is not looking out of shape, guys. It just got a fat ass. That's all. All right. But yeah, we out of here, man. We out of here, yo.
Yeah.